Hello and welcome, beautiful people, to another edition of the Muneeb Show on a beautiful Tuesday in August 4th. Are we in August already?
Fifth.
August 5th.
Yeah,
Here
that was
in the
quick.
heart of... It was quick.
Summer's flying.
Yeah, August just started like yesterday.
I
How's it
swear,
the
because
fifth?
it was a weekend. It was the first day
okay.
of the weekend.
Yeah, and it was a long weekend, maybe that's why. But August 5th in beautiful northern Alberta, here in the heart of oil country. Now, there's a lot of sports happening. Not that much news coming out of sports, but we will cover everything that is happening here and around the world. Now, starting here, ESPN and the National Football League have announced a non-binding agreement under which ESPN will acquire the NFL Network and certain other media assets owned and operated by the NFL, including NFL Red Zone and the NFL Fantasy, in exchange for 10% equity in ESPN. Congratulations to both sides getting that deal done. Now, of course, the NFL Red Zone has been a mainstay on the NFL Network, it's the most electric thing on Sunday morning. But now it will have ads and it won't be commercial free anymore, which kind of sucks. But happy for the host. I'm blanking on his name. Scott Hansen, of course, incredible. Now he doesn't have to piss in the bottle. Can actually use the
But
restroom.
he's sad. Did you see what he tweeted? He's
Yeah,
not happy.
and I can imagine he's been there for quite some times, and of course it's been such a synonymous thing with the NFL to have the NFL Network and the NFL Red Zone. But hopefully this is kind of a deal that happens that helps both sides and viewership. But I am kind of skeptical simply because ESPN does some funny things. ESPN has been doing some funny things for quite some time, but they're such a global and big brand that I think getting 10% of that, well done to the NFL. I feel like 10% of ESPN is really good. More coming out of the NFL. Keenan Allen is headed back to Los Angeles to be, I assume, YR2 behind Ladd McConkey for Justin Herbert. Interesting situation there, but I think that is where he wanted to be. Happy that he has gotten that done. Michael Parsons is still kind of, that whole situation is still up in the air, but we are closer to, this is the week that preseason in the NFL does start, so some of the lineups have come out. Shedeur Sanders will get his start for the Cleveland Browns. Anthony Richardson will get his start for the Colts. Also, Danny Dimes will start for the Colts in, I think, the second preseason game, which, again, we talked about this before. It's the only quarterback competition really happening in the NFL. We all believe that, I think, going into this year, Kenny Pickett, if not Joe Flacco, probably QB1 in Cleveland. We'll see kind of how that goes. I assume if Shedeur balls out, maybe he does get an opportunity. Don't think he is close to being QB1, though. Starting is a big deal. In preseason, still a big deal. You go out and show out and have a great time. Of course, in the NBA, Chris Boucher, hometown kid, Canadian. Raptor legend. Did some incredible things with the Toronto Raptors. He is headed to the Boston Celtics. Congratulations on both sides getting that done. Happy for Boosh, happy for the Celtics. Happy he didn't go to Philadelphia. I know that was something that was lingering. If you're not aware, Toronto fans hate Philly. Okay, it is the one rivalry that I think that does exist for the Raptors. Hate Philadelphia. Understandable. I assume many teams do hate Philadelphia, but I just think that there was a lot of, didn't love that Nick Nurse actually went to Philadelphia. Don't think any Toronto fans love that. Obviously happy for him, but I do also believe that for everything that Nick Nurse achieved in Toronto, he could have gotten a lot of jobs. Think that if he was picky and choosy, probably had the potential of getting a lot of jobs. Now he's stuck with.
You should have waited a year. Should have waited a year.
There's also a report that came out that surprised none of us. Joel Embiid's knees are bad. Well, that surprised nobody. Hopefully he figures that out because I think that they are in the championship window. And also Paul George coming back from injury. They think that he actually might miss some time this year. Again, the only thing going right for them is I think that their third overall pick will be a starter, day one starter. So hopefully that they figure things out there. Golf is also happening this week, right? This weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Right? What is the championship?
I think it's a FedEx.
Okay.
I'm not too sure. I'll check.
So some sort of golf is happening. We will cover all that as well. Now, of course, I'm not alone today on this beautiful Tuesday evening. The gambling table is here at PBets and at Nelly G.
What's up?
And of course, the handsome one, the dependable one, Coach Easy's here as well.
Let's go, Coach.
Coach, you know the drill, of course. We've gotten to know you, I think, fairly well. We do like you. We do like you a lot. I think you're, had a lot of answers that I think are good for viewers to have. Which side would you like to give more wisdom to this time?
Let's give some wisdom to the left.
Okay. Coach, now you will answer this question, of course. We'll give you the time and the floor to answer this question. Then the gambling table will react to your answer. Coach, if you got dropped in the era of the Roman Empire, okay, AD, right, with a fully charged iPhone, with all the applications and knowledge that you have today, ChatGPT, Google, and things like that, could you take over the world?
Are all historical events still the same?
Yes. You're not changing it. Well, I mean, if you do
Yeah,
take over,
like-
you could change the world. So by default, change
Roman
history.
Empire, like in the middle of the Roman Empire?
Sure. Or in the start, maybe. I don't know.
It's a thinker.
I'd go at the end, low key.
Okay, you would go in the end. Okay.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
like, who took over Rome after?
Could be you.
The Catholic? Yeah, could be you.
Could be you.
I guess it did become the Catholics.
Yeah, the
right?
Catholics?
It became the church.
Yeah. I feel like this is not that hard of a question.
I think,
Yes
yeah,
or
I
no?
think I could.
Okay.
Stop
Yeah.
the cap.
Okay, go.
I go like, like the Medicis.
The what,
The
sir?
Medici family.
Is that a food? Oh, okay.
No, the
So it's a
family, right? They were like, they basically, like, kind of took over Rome in a sense. Like, they became banks, and they kind of like, they also controlled
Like
the
the
church and
Rothschilds.
everything.
Yeah.
So I think I would go that route. Yeah, I'd put some stock in
You
that
would
family.
you would take over the church?
No. I
Well,
would
that's
take-
kind of what you.
No, like I
He's
would.
saying doing it like them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do like
Now, what would be your conquering name? You think? You know how Alexander the Great, Genghis, right? Of course. I mean, I feel like every great conqueror needs a name.
Yeah, exactly.
Columbus. Tough name, but
Luke is already good enough though. Like Luke
yeah.
You got the coach in there if you want that as well.
Yeah.
Did they have coaches back then?
You could be the first.
Coach the first?
Coach the first. That's kind of tough, yeah.
Coach the first? Yeah, that's pretty
But then
That
you
is
gotta
good,
name your
though.
kid Coach the second.
That is, again, very
Fair.
tough.
Yeah.
Right? Now, coach number 665 might be the coach of the Lakers.
Might
Yeah, I
win a
might go
chip.
coach the first. Yeah, that's kind of
Okay.
tough. With the Roman numerals and everything.
yeah.
Shit.
I just feel like they might just take over you.
How would you attempt to take over though? Like, you know what I mean?
You'd have to create an army, first thing.
Yeah, but like, how are you like going up? Like, again, I'm just giving you an iPhone, fully charged iPhone, all the knowledge.
Oh, you
right?
can't
Yeah,
recharge
so
it.
You can't recharge it.
I'm.
Okay.
I can't recharge it.
that kind of
Okay.
If you can't recharge it, no. What am I supposed to?
I
Because
mean,
once
like-
it dies, they're gonna be
Right.
like, make it come back alive.
Fair.
And then
Maybe you
you're
can
cool.
recharge it.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe you can.
So what
recharge it.
I would just research all historical events and then see who the winner is and then like put money onto that side and then gain interest
I like that.
through
And then
that.
take over. Say, I know, I'm God. Basically, you know. What
I
I mean,
mean,
you have to play with their heads. You have to. You got to
Yeah.
say you're some sort of being.
deity or something.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Maybe that might be the way to go. I think I
And
might.
then you'd become ruler in 3 days.
Fair.
Fair.
No cap.
Over
Yeah.
under 2.5 days.
Yeah. So once you do that,
just show them AI.
oh,
Yo, they'd
Yeah.
be cooked if I showed
be-
them AI.
Dude, they'd be cooked if they see the screen.
yeah.
Everything
They
else that
honestly
you're
might
saying
just
is
rob
later.
you instantly.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
might
I'm
kill
saying.
me
Yeah,
for
instantly.
real.
You can't show them the phone.
No,
That's
I
the
could.
issue.
I'd have to keep it like
Low key.
Yeah.
Low key keep
it
it
on the lonesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just research on the
yeah,
side.
exactly.
Now-
and then go to.
Now, if like, what were the skin color of the people that were in? Right?
I mean, it depends. I don't think the Moors were in Europe at that time though, were they?
I don't think so either. So
Yeah.
like,
So it'd be tough. So I'd have to be white, of course. I think
that is not up to you to decide.
Oh,
what do you
yo.
what? What do you mean?
Yo,
You're not going back there changing your race.
I'm going. Bro. Yo, that's hard mode for real.
What?
It's already hard mode now.
It's already hard mode. That's why the question was posed to you. Can
Okay,
you take
fair.
over? Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would still play the same way. But just very low key. Like I'd find some like guy that is, noble, and I'd feed him information on the low key.
Yeah.
I'd be like, do this, and then he'd be like, oh, you got a lot of wisdom. and then he'd bring me up the ranks, and then I'd Julius Caesar his ass.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I'm the king now.
I'm just that guy.
You
Yeah.
gotta do that.
Now, do we feel like Coach can take over?
Hell no.
Hell no. I didn't think so.
This is sounding very shaky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that much.
Yeah. I don't think he has the Let's play it out. I
All
think, P-Bets would be too busy with just gambling and all
Yeah, like I would think, like, because
Right.
you could bet on the
Yeah,
fights.
he would be betting on chicken fights, right, and things like that. Would drain all of his money and
You go to
battery.
the Coliseum.
No, I go to the Coliseum and search up who won each one.
Yeah. Okay, fair.
That's what.
And then wouldn't have the.
Once I won the
yeah.
money, I'd say I could just chill.
He could just chill, right? Nelly G would be just too amazed at the surroundings.
To be honest, I would be
Get
too.
distracted very easily.
Yeah, once I'm rich,
Yeah.
for sure. I'm taking
Wouldn't-
Nah,
it
even
to-
just being there, like,
Yeah.
it'd be crazy.
Yeah, it would
Not
be,
if you're broke. I heard it's really bad
Yeah,
for
yeah.
broke ones.
That's
But-
like,
But this means I'm not broke.
That's what I'm saying. Bet on a couple fights at the Collie and we get her started.
Throw the house on it.
Go on. I've been trying to go on a Europe trip.
Fair. Nelly G, I think, would really struggle by just, being in that, environment. Harsha would be, I think, too nice to take tough decisions.
Harsha's not taking it.
As
Yeah.
a ruler, maybe.
He's
or
not
something
killing
like that.
anyone. That's the
He's
problem.
not. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Right? Not taking the
You
hard
gotta be
decisions.
willing.
And I think Coach might be maybe a little too, I don't know the right word, but maybe liberal might be the word to step into that role. In that time, obviously, not understanding the, the scale and how the kind of the world works, and then you would essentially get Julius Caesar yourself. That's that's
Fair,
how I
low-key.
think it plays out.
I might try to move like super low key in the shadows.
In the
like-
shadows?
Yeah,
Yeah, you'd
bro.
blend
Assassin's
in.
Creed
Yeah,
style.
yeah.
Assassin's Creed style.
Muneeb's fucked, yo.
It would be tough. Yeah, but I think it's doable. Honestly, I think if you have this and all the knowledge that it has, I think it's very doable.
Unless you're wearing a
Honestly.
Gareth Bale jersey.
Fair.
Now I'm wearing my Rome shirt.
Yeah, you
I
have
got
to.
my
Yeah,
band
have
on and all that
to
shit.
dress in the attire,
Yeah.
right? But like also know the customs that are being done. I'm just presenting a whole nother situation.
Oh yeah, I'm up.
Yeah,
I'm up.
I feel
for
like
sure.
then that way, 1 month and I'm king. I think that is the mindset I would go in with.
I wouldn't want to go.
Why
too
would you
fast.
want to be king, though?
I wouldn't want to go too fast.
Well,
Because
I'll-
you might get killed if you are king.
Yeah,
Yeah,
facts.
most
It's just
likely.
Yeah,
it's
but-
so much work for no reason.
Yeah, but the idea is I'm trying to take over the world. This is the conqueror. I'm
trying to become
I'm
the
trying to
Alexander
take.
the
Great.
Yes.
So you think
I'm trying to
if
conquer.
you were king of Rome, it wouldn't have fell?
No, it definitely would have fell.
Oh, for
Definitely
sure.
would've fell.
You couldn't have stopped that.
But yeah, you can't stop that because
No, you could if you had the phone. You know how
Nah,
they're coming through.
but
Change
I-
history.
I think
Yeah,
I think that the conquering and all that. I think all of that will it's always fallen, right?
Yeah,
Because individuals can
500
always
years,
make
yeah.
it fall, right? But that's the thing is how long can you? I mean,
Could you push the 500?
Genghis Khan pushed it along.
Oh, well, Genghis.
I mean, he was him.
He said,
was
if you
him.
bury me, kill yourself after.
That's so crazy.
And that's great. And they did. And they did. They said his ghost might come back and haunt me.
So much aura.
Yeah.
So much. And like so much aura, and I think the pictures you've seen of him and like the images and stuff, and it's like
You don't see
this
it.
is the guy.
No, but
Yeah.
I feel like how can you know what he like? Have they found those paintings from back then?
That's what I'm saying
Like,
too.
but like those paintings are so old.
But that
And what if he's making himself look like this? You know what I'm
Oh.
saying? Getting the painter to paint.
kind of like North Korea,
Yeah,
like
type
Kim Jong Un.
shit. Yeah, that's what they're 100% doing back then. Because how many people would see you? Actually seeing him. You
The
know?
other thing that is like, you know, we hear about all the things of like like as rulers had the control and
Yeah.
things like that of the time. And then you think about it, it's like, yo, I'm in 2025. That shit's still happening.
Yeah.
Right? Like North Korea, for example. That shit's still
Still
happening.
happening.
And it's like, whoa.
And nobody cares. But it's like.
I
they
mean, I
can't
think
care.
people care, but it's like, what really can be done?
Yeah, because it's gonna
So
be
for
nuclear
example,
war at the end.
yeah, for
Yeah,
example,
okay,
right?
yeah,
let's
true.
let's play that out, right? We go in there and what? Try to liberate people.
For what?
How?
And for what?
Now, for what would be human life? I think,
Well, like if the human right, what
like humanity's sake.
if that
Yeah.
was a thing, they would have done it already. Because that should outweigh everything, technically, right?
Hypothetically, yes,
Yeah.
right?
But it
like,
doesn't.
but like, now let's say if I think the world tried that, right?
Okay.
It would mean that everybody
Else would do
else
that.
in the world, let's say, right, would have to be on one side
Yeah.
against that enemy.
Which
So
is-
that would be the common enemy,
Yeah.
right? That's a very tough thing to do in today's world. That's my point.
That's okay. I
So
agree.
like humanity's sake, yes, right? Let's say the West, you know, let's say, and then what if like they also have allies?
Yeah.
That can't happen.
That
I don't
can't-
think.
yeah, then
I don't
we're-
think
then we're
that.
cooked.
Yeah, then
Is
you're
that not
cooked.
crazy that there's like a whole country with like 30 million people that's just isolated?
And then yeah.
It's
Like,
crazy.
it's insane.
It's insane.
and people
dude.
go there on tours.
You can't now though.
Oh, you. Oh, you.
No.
No.
So the people that even before the people that have gone and like shown clips and stuff, like you're risking like
The guy.
your
The
entire
guy
life.
begged for his life, and then they said, "Yeah, thanks for saying sorry."
Yeah, that's what that's what I mean though. It's like yo, that's
And
happening
what? You stole a movie
today.
poster? I
What?
think that guy stole a movie poster.
Yeah, bro, they don't allow cell phones. Though,
Yeah, no.
Right, so there's no like communication. Could you imagine if you take somebody from there and place them in the middle of Times Square?
Oh,
Like sensory,
Sensory
overload,
yeah, exactly.
bro. Like you would actually lose your
let hit
mind.
the Thriller. Man.
Yeah,
like no cap. You just start
but
dancing.
but it's just like such a crazy.
What's the first thing you would do if you were like encamped for 40 years? You're 40 years old
Yeah.
when you got free. You just passed into China, Shanghai.
Yeah.
What would you do? What's the first thing you'd think to do?
I might get a Big Mac.
No, I think
would even order
like
Big Mac.
food, yeah, like food for sure. But I think the first like, I would just want to maybe like shit in peace. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like things like that. Just like enjoy nature and peace,
Yeah.
maybe, and like
Just
be
look
part
at
of that.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like look at everything.
I'm looking at like all the destinations in North Korea right now, and I'm
Yeah.
looking at the Google reviews. They're hilarious.
What?
There's
Like-
Google reviews?
There's
Yeah.
people Google reviewing these places.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
What are they saying, yo?
So one is executed but nice view. Would highly recommend.
That's
And
pretty
another
good.
one's like, it was great, and all hail the supreme leader.
Yeah.
I'm being held at gunpoint. This is a cry for help. 5 stars.
5 stars.
Have to, yo. There's no other. Yeah, there's nothing you could do. There's not. And the great thing is like South Korea, great place,
Right.
right there,
Right there.
borders, great place to be,
Yeah.
right?
Olympics.
Olympic, but like talent that's come out of there, like so many, you know, on its climb to being probably, you know, like well into the first world country. But I'm saying like,
Superpower.
yeah, like so much has come out of that, right? And like
The
right
fact
beside
that
it, right beside it, you're
Same
in like
people, basically. Right? Like, it's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. I always wondered like what life would be like in that place, though. You know what I mean?
I always wondered what it'd be like being a dictator. Like being.
Fair.
Like.
Fair. Fair. Life is
Like-
probably pretty good.
No, and the fact that you're just like, yeah, I just got like 30 million people locked up. Like, that's just,
It's not
it
life.
is what it is.
Yeah, and like generations.
Yeah.
Generations.
Crazy.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is like, you know, the generations of leaders that they've had there, right? They're all from the same family, right? Like his dad was the leader as well, right? So he
Yes.
comes in and he's like, how can I one up my dad? That's a crazy
Yeah.
thought to have too.
I heard he killed his dad, low key. Conspiracy.
Oh man, I don't know. Would be tough, but I mean, if there was somebody that was gonna do it, it would be
Be
It'll
him.
be him.
the person that's benefiting the most out of that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, man, absurd. But I've also heard like, yo, if you break a law there,
Or it's
Right.
cooked for your whole family.
your
lineage.
whole family cooked.
lineage.
Lineage cooked.
That's why when people escape, they know everybody else died that they know of.
Oh my god,
Isn't that
absurd.
crazy? And they work
Absurd.
them to death before. It's like it's
Yo.
insane.
Yeah.
They said, "Oh,
absurd.
you wanted to leave."
Also, how about the fact that no religion?
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
So no religion.
Oh
right?
yeah, he's the god.
He's God.
Yeah.
Yeah. That part of it also kind of crazy, but I get it.
Isn't it when they like cure? Have you seen the videos when they cure somebody of something and
Cataract.
they have to go pray to him?
Yeah, I think it was the person that was doing the cataract surgery.
Yeah, the cataract
So like
surgery.
they
yeah.
put that cut in, and they take off your so now you have eyesight, clean.
a clean surgery we do in
Clean
the West
surgery.
all the time.
Yeah. Easy surgery, right? And yeah, I mean
comes
those
out of-
videos were actually pretty crazy. I
Yeah,
can't
he
lie.
comes out of the room, gets on his knees, starts like praying to Kim Jong Un.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Which, I mean, not much different from all the other religions, to be fair, but, you know, slightly different. Because, like, it's culty behavior.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, religion's kind of culty, as
Culty,
well.
yeah,
You know
I
what I
agree
mean?
with
Like, you never, yeah.
but then it's like the stuff he's doing on the back end. You know?
Yeah, he's doing the most.
yeah,
He
the
is
most.
doing the most. Speaking of doing the most, Jerry Jones is still in the media doing the most. He said a few comments. yeah.
the dictator
Yeah,
of Dallas.
he's always, you know, doing some. So he said in an interview that, you know, we shouldn't be losing sleep over this, obviously, because we'll have Micah back. And then, obviously, Brian Schottenheimer, who's now the new head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, he had some interesting comments, kind of saying that this isn't a distraction at all, and we have kind of been through this, and we can handle it. Now, my question is that your players have gone on Twitter, voiced their opinions, changed their profile pictures, all this. Seems like it's a distraction to me. Seems like
100%.
that is... Also, how are you able to institute your philosophy on the defense? Because he also talked about how they want to utilize Micah Parsons this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, we want to do this, this, and this. We are in the week where preseason starts, and he is not a part of your team yet.
Crazy.
That a part of it is like, how is a new head coach supposed to deal with? You know what I mean? Like that whole thing is crazy too. But I think the absurd part to me was Jerry saying that he hasn't actually spoken to David Mulugeta, who is the agent of Micah Parsons, also the agent of, feels like everybody in the NFL. He's like the Rich Paul of the NFL, right? Hasn't actually had conversations with him at all about the contract discussion. So it's like, are we even trying to figure this out, or is this, because like a discussion with, because he also talked about how he had a discussion with Micah Parsons, and then in his latest clip he said, you wouldn't believe the amount of money I've offered this guy, which I thought was hilarious, right? He's like, you wouldn't believe, you guys don't, and he's talking to reporters, you would not believe how much money I've offered him. And I'm like, Jerry, no, we believe it. But you're not trying to convince us, right? You're trying to, and it was the idea that he's talking to. It sounded like he's talking to Micah directly instead of the agent,
Yeah.
which is like, I don't know. To me, not allowed to do no more, right? Because, Micah Parsons is probably 25, 26 years old. Got the agent for a reason, to handle all this so he can go and focus on getting to the quarterback. Not happening. Clearly, not happening. If you were Jerry, what would you do?
Pay the man.
It's so simple.
Pay the man.
So
I
simple.
just want to win football games at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, but I want to make it a show. So how am I going to make it a show if I'm also not going to win football games? Because let's be honest, you get Micah Parsons at, what, $40 million, $42 million a year, right?
you don't have money to build a team.
It's not. You don't have money now, especially, right? So, like last year, we talked about them inability to get Derrick Henry, for example, right? He ends up going to Baltimore, has an incredible year again. And it wasn't that he didn't go to Dallas and, like, they would have won. I'm not saying that. But, like, would have helped that team, right?
Yeah.
Would have helped that team's run game. Wasn't able to do that because CeeDee Lamb didn't get signed until late August.
Well, Jones just said he's not confident that, like 30 minutes ago, that he's going to play in week 1.
Who? Micah? Yeah, fair.
But, like, a week ago, he was saying don't worry, he's going to play.
No, not even a week ago. I mean, this was like Thursday.
Yeah, like,
Like,
He honestly
he's
should
like-
stay.
he's saying he hasn't had conversation with him.
He
Yeah,
shouldn't
no.
play.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think Michael Parsons is going to play. If you don't pay him, he's not going to play. But
Once you start the year,
if I was him, though, I think, like, my concern now, also, you have Mike or you don't, you're not winning shit anyways.
Exactly.
Okay? Like, unfortunately, I don't want to be that person that tells Dallas Cowboys fans this, but, like, team not good enough. Sorry. Not even in the NFC. Not good enough to win.
Even if
But-
they sign Micah, I feel like
That's what I mean. Even if you got Mike, it's still not good enough. Still not good enough to win. On paper, right? Now you have to get Shoddy's offense, Brian Schottenheimer's offense, to play incredibly well because that defense still going to be in games. Still going to have the ability, with Michael Parsons. He might get you a game. But, like, Dak Prescott's got to win you. He's got to win you 10 games if you want to have a chance in the NFC.
especially making 60 mil, he better be winning you 10 games.
Yeah, absurd. He's won 2 playoff games in his
Yeah.
career. 2 playoff games. He's making more money than anybody else in football. I don't know, man. Jaden Daniels got drafted last year. He won more games
In one run.
in one playoff run than Dak has. And I love Dak. I think Dak Prescott, great. Great media guy, right? Says all the right things always.
He's gone through injury, too, also.
Yeah, runs a good offense. I think he's a really good starting caliber quarterback in the National Football League. Not that situation, though. I feel like playing for Dallas, you have to be him. Have to be him all the time. Doesn't have that, I don't think, in him. Gonna be tough. Gonna be very tough to win.
I feel like if they had Tony Romo with this roster, or the roster that they had 2 years ago,
Yeah.
they could have made some noise, I felt like.
No.
Really?
Nah, dude. This NFC and this iteration of
I'm
it,
talking about like
too
2
good.
years ago.
Yeah, he's still too good of too many good players that you can't like.
Like before
This-
the Jaden era, like before
E-
Washington
even
was still
that, I
bad,
mean, like-
before Barkley.
Because you still would have had, the Rams and the Niners to go through. I mean, 2 years ago the
Fair.
Niners were them.
Fair.
Right? Still would have had, some other teams from the. I mean, the Lions still would have been pretty good.
Debatable.
I like Jared Goff a little bit more than Dak Prescott.
Jared Goff.
Well, Jared Goff because I think you can only measure them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right. I've watched Jared Goff his entire career. Incredible player, runs an offense. Playoffs, show me some. Show
Yeah.
me some, dude.
We're still waiting.
Sean McVay offense, very good.
Yeah.
Right. Ben Johnson, obviously he did really well with Jared Goff, but gotta be clutch, dude. We always talk about it. There's moments, right? 3rd and 10, 4th and 12, you're gonna get in the game. Have to make the throw. Gotta make the throw, right?
Every time.
Every time. Lamar Jackson hasn't made that throw, right? Got to make that. There's what you need a quarterback that could. Jaden Daniels, his first year, made that throw. That's why I think we all believe he's going to be a pretty good. I mean, I think he's in the top 5 of MVP odds in his second year. That's
That's crazy.
I mean, so a lot of things on it. I mean, not going to win much without Scary Terry, I don't think. I mean,
Maybe
still going to
Debo
win.
comes back.
Because, I mean, we all quarterback. If he's going to be a good quarterback, got to win. Doesn't matter who's receiver.
Yeah,
okay?
facts.
So, number one, I don't care.
You gotta make
gotta
it
win.
work.
Yeah, got to make it work, right? So, still going to win, I think. But opposite of Deebo Samuels would be nice to have him, right?
Wow. Jane Daniels is actually 1, 2, 3, 4. He's 5th.
Yeah.
9.50 odds. Pretty
Yeah.
solid.
Who's number one? Lamar?
Lamar, and then it's a three-way tie with Allen, Burrows, and Mahomes at plus 700.
Okay. I think this is a year Pat is probably going to go get it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
That revenge
feels like
season.
a year where, yeah, I think this is a year where he feels. Didn't get 99 in Madden.
Surprisingly.
Seems like a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
Didn't get the rankings that, of course, ESPN and these shows, morning shows do all these rankings. Nobody had Pat number 1.
Crazy.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
crazy.
Josh was first in some. I think Lamar was first in some.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
And I'm like, what are we even?
What are we talking about?
Mahomes has done so much more than what Allen and
Anybody.
Lamar have
All those guys combined.
Oh yeah, all those
Combined.
guys combined.
Literally,
Yeah,
he's
all
beaten
of
them all.
All of them. All of them can get it. The other thing is that in the NFC,
Pause.
in the
What the hell?
AFC, in the AFC, even being a top-heavy team or top-heavy conference, right? Like, it's still the Chiefs Invitational. Unless you can, like we, as a fan, all want to see Joe Burrow do well, right?
Yeah.
Team, dumb. Very,
Yeah.
very dumb. So it's like, what do we even, right? Lamar, very, very good. Baltimore, always good. Has the right coach, system in place. Haven't really given him a wide receiver 1.
That
So-
Zay Flowers drop in the playoffs.
Not even a
Like-
drop. He tried to do some.
Oh, he fumbled it or
Yeah,
something.
he caught it.
Not this year. I think Mark Andrews this year,
It was
right?
Mark
Yeah,
Andrews this
Andrews
year.
No, he didn't
Holy.
catch the ball, did he?
Yeah,
He
that's
was
what
like
I mean.
wide
Slipped
open.
out of his hands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
it
year
was-
before it was Zay Flowers. Oh yeah, you're a Ravens fan.
Yeah,
Oh,
dumb.
Yeah, I'd rather just not even make the playoffs.
Yeah,
At the same time,
dumb.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I think like as a yeah, it's just weird, dude. Like I feel like Pittsburgh has done a lot.
The Steelers?
I feel like Steelers have done a lot to try to get better. Just
They're trying to make a change, right?
yeah.
Because they've been pretty stagnant these last couple of seasons, right? Win-loss record-wise.
Yeah, but also you're getting, loner quarterbacks since Big Ben
Yeah,
retired.
they need to find someone that can
Like a
actually
long-term
be
Yeah.
there for a
fit
while.
there.
Yeah, just like loner quarterback. I mean, since Big Ben retired, that quarterback position has been terrible. It's been like 30th out of 32.
Do they even have a prospect? Is Will Howard?
Will Howard will be their
Yeah.
prospect. Very good. Feel like he's going to be a very good quarterback. If he can, figure it out in the NFL, the guy's 6'5".
He has Aaron Rodgers to learn from too. Now,
Yeah, that's
right?
what I mean. I think, and also played at Ohio State. I don't know if you're going to get any more pressure than that. Won the national championship. You know what I
What more
mean?
can you ask?
Yeah, one more can you ask, man. Has the size and I feel like the
6'5".
talent, right, to figure it out. So hopefully he can get it together. I think that would make sense. But loner quarterbacks, don't ever work unless you're Tampa and you get Brady.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's like such an unrealistic.
You luck out, yeah.
Yeah, unrealistic expectation to have, right? I do think Aaron could win, right? I think if you give him the right stuff, pieces, run game. Offensive line, not that good though, right? Run game, not that good though. So it's like, I feel like that's going to be a conversation probably week 5 when they start 3-2. If they go 3-2, they're missing the playoffs. Their first 5 games, pretty easy. Have to be 4-1, if not 5-0. Then, realistic chance, you win. You know what I mean? But I don't feel like they have that yet.
I mean, who do they even have? Like DK Metcalf, and then the wide receiver 2 is Robert Woods.
Yeah, I would say Calvin Austin probably.
Calvin
steps
Austin,
in. Yeah.
Robert Woods. 2 decent running backs, Jalen Warren, Caleb Johnson, the rookie.
Yeah, but not good enough.
Yeah,
Not
to
good
win,
enough.
to win, yeah.
Huh?
Feathermute or whatever.
Yeah, the-
Firemouth, yeah.
Firemouth.
That'd be
And
good.
Jonas
Firemouth.
Smith as well.
Jonas Smith.
Firemouth, is that his name?
Fire.
Firemouth.
His last name is hard to pronounce. I
What
always
does he say
that.
when he catches the ball?
Yeah. But like that defense, I mean, Jalen Ramsey opposite of big play Darius Slay, Joey Porter, right? Cam Hayward still playing really well. T.J. Watt,
Defense, I don't think
Patrick
it's
Queen.
I don't think that defense is not a question.
Yeah,
it's everything on offense.
That defense gonna win you 9 games. That defense gonna win you 9 games, dude. Like it's
Aaron
so
just gotta
sad.
step up and play them.
But that defense for the last 5 years have gone into a game thinking if we let the offense score more than 14 to 17 points, we're gonna lose.
Yeah.
Right?
So imagine that.
Crazy.
Yeah. Now maybe like can't let them score 25.
No, if they keep the same.
Yeah, if they keep the same energy,
it's
bro, you're gonna
crazy.
win, man. You're gonna have to win.
Yeah.
So, but I think the stability of Pittsburgh allows some level of success. That's why I think that they have it. Just don't love Arthur Smith's offense that much either. You know what I mean? Never really loved it that much anyways, but was very surprised he got that gig. He did really good in Tennessee though.
Yeah.
Did really good in Tennessee. That lands him the head coaching gig in Atlanta. Could have worked out, I think, if he would have went down the path of Michael Penix as well. They would have been in the exact same situation that they're in right now. But yeah, he gets let go, obviously, and then ends up with Pittsburgh and Mike T. So
It also helps they're in a division with the Browns, so they
Two
won't be
easy
fourth.
wins.
Exactly,
Yeah,
right? They
two
won't be
easy
last
wins.
in that division.
but you never know. I mean,
Are you saying Shador is gonna win up a game against them?
I think regardless of who Browns play quarterback at, divisional games are so tough, dude. They're just
They
because
mean a
of
lot
weather.
more,
So I'm at
yeah.
like last year. What was it? Pittsburgh in Cleveland, Jameis Winston game, snow game. Right, he leads you to a game-winning drive. Like, you know what I mean? Like, random things do happen like that, especially in divisional games. And right across the river, right? Like Pittsburgh and Cleveland. What is this? Like a 40-minute drive. Like
Not
so,
even. I said.
you know. So like, yeah, I feel like that part of it is it's always tough, but at least one game you can chalk, right?
Yeah, well, at least one
So-
for sure.
And I also think like you're gonna split with all the other teams as well, probably, if not win some of those, like sweep, maybe the Bengals or Baltimore.
I don't know about the Ravens, but the
Yeah.
Bengals, yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, but the Ravens also struggle against TJ Watt. You know what
Fair,
I mean? Most
fair.
like every other team, but like do struggle against the TJ
Fair.
Watt. So can win you some games. Now let's move on to some of the NBA stuff. Chris Boucher, of course, signs with the Celtics.
Get rid of Niang.
Oh yes,
George,
Been
where
traded,
Did,
yeah.
where
Went
did he
to
go?
Atlanta.
back to
He
Atlanta.
was there in Atlanta.
Yeah,
wasn't
He
he?
was there before,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure he went back to Atlanta.
Wow. Okay.
And what was it for? Like two second round
Yeah,
picks?
something like that.
2 second-round picks for George Niang.
Let's
Good
see.
for him. Didn't know he had that type of value.
Yeah.
Oh, to the Jazz.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm surprised Danny Ainge made a trade with the Celtics. I was kind
Why?
of shocked.
Yeah,
Right.
right. Because
I thought he held
Some
he
beef
would
there?
have.
Nah,
probably
he
thinks
held a
they won the
grudge.
Trade.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but I thought he left on his own.
Nah, he got let go.
Yeah, he got let go. I'm pretty sure.
No, he let go. He got let go, but it's
Mm.
like, you play as a player,
I think they wanted to elevate Brad Stevens
Yeah.
into that role. That's
he
why they let
he
him
brought
go.
in Brad Stevens, like. No?
No, I think he got let go, dog.
No, I think he got let go as well, but I thought, like, why would you have beef if you also got employed right away?
Fair.
And then brought your son over, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
brought his
Son
son.
was, yeah.
His son did stay at Boston.
Boston
no?
for a lot
Yeah.
longer.
Yeah.
Brought him over, so it's like, I don't know. Think it works out. No?
I guess so. Yeah.
It's crazy to think about how they had an elite GM in Danny Ainge and then another elite GM in Brad Stevens. Like they've been running that for like what 10 years
Brad
now.
Stevens cool.
Longer than that.
Longer than that.
it's
That's pretty
crazy.
incredible.
It's actually
But you don't
crazy.
think Danny Ainge is elite though, do you?
No,
You don't.
No, I don't. I think the best decision he ever made was Brad Stevens. Besides that, he's what?
He traded KG, Paul Pierce for Tatum and Brown.
Yeah, again, what? But none of that won them anything. Brad Stevens won them.
Set him up for the future.
But yeah,
man.
he
Nah,
set him
man.
Set
I
him
don't.
up.
I
Not in
disagree.
his tenure, he didn't win anything.
I
No,
don't
but like
I disagree.
they got Brown and Tatum.
But to be fair,
That
they
was
also
their two
had
pieces when they won.
LeBron in that conference. A lot of teams would have been different if LeBron wasn't in that conference either.
Yeah, I just think Brad Stevens came in and actually won. Should have a little bit more cachet than somebody that was there for a crazy amount of time and actually did nothing to elevate your franchise at all.
He got them Brown.
The
and
two
Tatum.
main players that won the championship was from Danny
Yeah,
Ainge.
you can't like
But
take everything away from him. He
could,
he's
though.
not as good as he's not good as Brad, obviously.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he
Here's
still
my-
gave Brad the
nah,
the
I think
tools.
I think Danny Ainge, great. I just think the hype around him is absurd. I think that didn't deserve the recognition that he's ever gotten. Very similar to a Doc Rivers, right?
No.
Oh, yeah,
Don't
Doc-
believe the
Doc's way
you know,
worse.
The dog's way
That's
worse.
Yeah. How are we putting the? And
They're
then
not in the same combo.
no, I
That's
think
why.
Not
that
even
they're
close.
very like synonymous because they're living off of the success of one ring. You know, I just think like.
I think Ainge could.
But
He has a
Ainge-
little more to brag
We'll see.
about.
Well, we'll
We'll
see
see
what
with
the
Utah.
Jazz become. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you right now. Under him, I wouldn't hold my breath. I think that this is could have been a build that would happen a lot sooner if you had made some moves in different directions. But they drafted Ace Bailey, no?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
he didn't want to go there.
And he didn't want to go there.
Crazy.
Rumors has it is because of Danny Ainge. So I assume that there is a bit of,
That's a great fit though for both, for the player and
I agree.
franchise. It's a great
I
fit.
agree. I think it's the right place to go. Fit.
He could do whatever he
don't-
wants there.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, but it's never a fit in Utah.
Yeah, it's
It's never
Utah,
a fit in
man. It's
Utah,
just all
man.
these
Gordon
Mormons and
Hayward.
like.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be around all
They-
these
Gordon Hayward was
Mormons,
all
dog.
star there. Donovan Mitchell, rookie
Mormon.
Donovan Mitchell.
But-
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell's a Mormon?
No, not Donovan Mitchell.
He
But
took
Donovan
out 3
Mitchell-
Hall of Famers
Yeah,
as a
what
rookie.
happened with Donovan Mitchell though?
He took out 3 Hall of Famers as a rookie in Westbrook, Carmelo, and Paul George in the first round
Yeah, and then he left.
after like 5-6 seasons. But, like,
Was he there for 5 years?
I want to
Yeah,
say
He was there for a while.
So when he's entering his prime, he left.
because the team didn't build around him properly.
No, they did. They
Or
did.
Rudy
did.
Gobert, Mike
Rudy
Conley,
Gobert, Mike
like-
Conley was pretty good.
and then who else?
Royce O'Neal.
Joe Ingles.
Uncle
This sounds
Ingles.
bad, but like great. Though.
Hoopers.
No,
Hoopers.
in his
Yeah.
time.
And you're saying those guys are good enough to be
Also,
prime Russ,
they
prime
won
PG,
over like 50-some games.
Yeah,
they were the second seed. First or second seed.
They were
Yeah.
first seed.
and that was all.
But I
Mitchell.
remember everyone was just like, "This is the worst first seed I've ever."
Because
seen."
it was
Why?
the worst seed.
Yeah, it was the worst.
Yeah.
It was the worst.
No one took
Like,
them
bro.
serious. Everyone was like, "Bruh, stop it."
Yeah. It was because he moved up the timeline.
He did.
Yeah.
He accidentally moved up their timeline.
They didn't know he was gonna be that good,
Right, yeah.
that
And
fast.
they had a good coach too in Quinn Snyder. Quinn Snyder.
Yeah, he's pretty solid
Yeah,
in that era.
he's also now with
Atlanta.
him in.
No, he's
Oh
not
no, he's in
now.
Atlanta. Yeah.
And Trey.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, it was very good. Yeah, but the whole Rudy Gobert thing
Yeah.
kind of
it's-
hampered. That deal hampered
Oh,
a lot. But
changed
then
a
you
lot.
got so much for him, so it's like you should have tried.
Yeah.
You should have rebuilt this already.
Right. Yeah, it should have been done fast.
It should have been done way faster. I think that they have made some moves, and I'm like, dude, what do we even?
Have they ever won the lottery?
No.
No, they don't won the lot. I mean, not
In our time.
Not in our time.
I know
yeah.
for sure.
That's
not in our
also
time.
like I can't believe they gave up that many firsts for Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
Who?
Considering like his contract too is not favorable at
Yeah,
all.
yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it's worked
he
out
was
for
on
them.
his way to be defensive player of the year again. He's won it once
4
or
times.
twice.
Times.
He's won it 4
No, but
times.
he's won it once or twice in Minnesota, no?
Once.
No.
I think
once.
once
That's
for
one.
sure.
Yeah.
So you're trading for a defensive player of the year. If you're Minnesota,
And it's worked for
Yeah,
them. They don't need his scoring ability, 0.
Damn.
They just
What-
need him
what-
on one end of the
Bro, I
spectrum.
what do
need
you
you-
mean it's working?
Bro, I need you to
For
score 10
Minnesota?
points, bro.
Did they win
Legit.
the championship?
Bro. I
He gets
No,
played
but
off
they've
the
gone to the
floor.
Western Conference Finals twice.
Oh, I didn't know that was a championship.
No, but like that's what you're saying with a 22-year-old star, and
Yes.
you think
Yes.
you think
Dude,
that's not good?
No, I don't
If you're
think
trading
it's
You
good.
5
wouldn't be
first round
now-
picks for that, no.
No,
It's not
because
enough.
now you're in a situation where you can't win
Different-
with Rudy. You
different
have
timelines
consistently
now.
gone to
You
the playoffs.
No, you can't. That's why they got rid of Cat now.
But you can't win with Rudy. That's what just happened again this year.
Can't.
He got played off the floor.
Every
the
single
only reason
postseason.
I think that they have even susceptibly helped is because they drafted Nas Reed.
Yes.
That guy has completely elevated their entire 5 unit, right? Like coming off the bench and spacing without a Rudy Gobert on the floor. If they didn't have that, you would
So
really
you don't think
struggle.
I won't
Rudy?
lie, though.
You don't think Rudy's helped them at all in the
Bro,
playoffs?
Rudy.
I
cooked
think
up-
he's actually
he
derailed,
cooked
them
derailed
worse.
their time.
Okay,
Of
yeah.
being
So last year
better.
versus when they beat Denver,
Denver,
and he hit that fade away from
the midi,
that didn't
yeah.
help him win that
No,
game.
but
like
I'm
one
saying,
play.
I'm
No,
saying
that
they
was
had-
game 7.
Yeah,
That's not.
They didn't win the chip,
But
Yeah,
that's
but then
not
they went to
con-
the Western
but
Conference.
that's
That's
not
not
consistent.
consistent. No.
What happened against Luca? The exact same thing
Yeah,
that happened
Luka-
against Shea this year.
No, the year before. Yeah, he's talking.
No, yeah, he's talking about the year before. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
But this
so-
year he cooked them boys that in that one game.
that one game,
Yeah,
he
he
was
was that
cooked.
game?
When Shaq was saying, I can't
It
believe
was
I'm
like-
saying this, but he's
when he had like
dominating.
that 30-10.
Yeah.
Was that the Lakers
I guess the
game,
Lakers,
right?
I think.
Yeah.
He's had a couple good games.
You wa-
like-
No,
Why-
that
I
was his
honestly
only,
don't
that
think-
was his only good game.
I don't
Only
think
good-
like who was really beating OKC this
You know
year?
what's crazy? You know what's
And
crazy?
who was beating Dallas the year before in the West?
A lot of teams.
Oh, really?
A
That's
lot of
so-
teams.
a lot
yes.
of
Healthy
teams.
Denver.
they
you're
were
saying?
not-
Healthy Denver.
Denver the year
Yeah.
before was healthy. Who was hurt?
Not this year.
No, I'm saying Dallas when they went to the
Jamal was
chip.
still coming off.
Yeah, Jamal was
No,
hurt though.
Yeah,
no, he
Jamal-
wasn't.
yes,
he played
was.
every game.
No, he was.
He
injured.
played every game.
Dude, he was. That doesn't mean you're not injured.
He
Yeah.
played every game. I don't care.
But how many games in the regular season did he play? Like 30?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm saying in the playoffs, like
Yeah.
the year before, who was beating Dallas? They took him to
Denver.
5.
I think
Denver
OKC,
lost.
I think OKC.
OKC would have but they didn't.
They
Yeah.
didn't. Shy foul, the
Yeah.
game-winning shot.
Yeah.
Like, they
80,
did it.
80 Lakers maybe?
No.
No,
No?
I think Luka was on a tear.
Yeah, Luka was
Think
on it.
Luka
That's
was
what
on
I'm
there.
saying. They
Yeah.
ran into 2 great teams.
No, I think they.
Dude,
No, they didn't.
My thing is this.
They didn't.
That Dallas
OKC
team-
was a historically great
no.
defensive team.
that Dallas
Not
team
good
was
enough.
not historically.
It was not historic.
Yeah,
No.
not historic. Not even close.
OKC?
Not even close. I'll tell you what it is. Okay.
Oh my god,
Right.
you guys are tripping.
No, this is the consensus in the NBA. This is not us tripping. Okay, because I'm gonna tell you right now that now you are in Minnesota, you have to pay Anthony Edwards in the next year, right? You're gonna
Yeah.
have to pay him a lot of money,
Yeah.
right? You've paid Jane Daniels, you've paid. I think they extended Nas,
Nas,
and
yeah.
Julius this year,
Yeah.
right?
So they're obviously.
You are in a position where Rudy Gobert does not fit what you are building. He didn't fit it with Cat, doesn't fit it with Julius. You can't win in the playoffs when the court shrinks with the Rudy Gobert,
Okay, well,
right? Well, especially when we just saw 2 teams that went to the finals have to have a shooting big. You have to be able to space the floor. Miles Turner and Chet, right? Can't
Even
win
if you
with
look at
Rudy.
Boston last year.
Yeah, same
they got
thing.
Kristaps.
Every single year that they get to the playoffs, you will struggle to keep Rudy Gobert on the floor.
Oh.
The only reason he's on the floor is because he makes $53 million. It's an absurd situation they have backed themselves into. And I think that this is it sucks for Ant because I don't think that you can win. And now you have to trade him. You are in a tough situation there,
But it's
right?
like, who's taking that contract?
But he's
No.
done. He's done soon. He's
Yeah,
done
his
soon.
contract should be
So
on
his,
in 2 years.
but his next contract is going to be maybe 20, right? Like 15 to 20 million. That's the range you're going to have to pay, right? But like, if we look at what has happened with the Chicago Bulls team that has struggled to get rid of Vucevic, like
52.
and he can
this
kind of
is-
shoot.
Look at his
though.
career earnings, bro.
what?
Yeah, but he's
Vucevic
had
can
4
kinda shoot,
defensive
though.
players.
That's what I mean, and they're
Yes.
struggling to get rid of him,
Yeah, that's tough.
right?
That's tough. Yeah, you. But what packages are you getting for Rudy?
Yeah. Like I think they're gonna have to wait until he's a free agent. That's why I don't think like Minnesota is in a place to win, right? I like
Plus
I
you
don't
suck.
think anybody in the West can actually look at that team and be like, because Ant has to do way too much. He has to be 30 points a night.
They've beat what 2 teams in both playoffs,
Did they have a ring, dude?
bro, man.
It's all about winning, though.
It's
at the
all
end of the
about
day.
winning, man. Right? Luka Doncic got traded after
He's
going
22.
to the finals.
He's 20. Yeah, and that'll never happen again. You think that's gonna happen again?
Yes.
The start.
Yes. And I'll tell you why.
This guy knows the future now.
No,
Like,
what
You're
that's
saying
created-
a star player on a team that went to the finals and played. Do you think that'll ever happen in the NBA again
Yeah.
in the near future?
Yeah, it'll
You're
happen.
tripping. You're
Nah,
tripping.
it'll happen. I'll tell you
You're
what. Like the Luka Doncic.
That's like
thing, I
trading
think what
Tyrese
that
Halliburton.
created. Yeah, but
You think that would happen?
it could.
Yeah, I could.
No,
It could happen,
It
dude.
could happen.
It
I
could
can see
happen
that
so
happening.
easy.
First, yeah.
Like the fact that you're flabbergasted is actually crazy
You guys
because it happened to the one guy nobody expected it to happen to. That's why
And
it can
that
happen
opens
again.
up the gates.
Now it
Right
opens
now.
up the gate.
Yeah.
Yes, because they said, you have to play defense to win, right? Instead of the idea that I should help Luka Doncic as a team, right? Like surround him with everybody that can play defense. They didn't do that. They just shipped out him.
Shit, they kind of did, bro. Like, look at that team.
No, I mean, but
The
like,
starting backcourt is him and Kyrie.
Yeah.
They're not the
Yeah.
greatest defensive
So you're
backcourt.
getting what
backcourt.
50-some points from the starting backcourt.
But shit, you got PJ Washington, you got fucking Derek Lively.
Yeah, but
you got,
PJ Washington,
Daniel Gafford.
average
Yeah.
defender. Yeah, So it's like
There's no
I
like
don't know if you
elite.
can win
elite
with
if they had like an OG on that team,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that takes it over.
Dyson
Yeah.
Daniels
Yeah.
on that team.
like 3-and-Ds, right, need to have a lot of those, right? But like, yeah, I can definitely
They're
see
hard
it
to come
happen.
by.
Yeah,
hard to
I can
come by.
definitely see it happen. I could probably, I mean, we can see it happen within the next few years, like because everybody in the NBA keeps talking about the dreaded second apron.
Yeah.
Unprovokingly, the owner of the Denver Nuggets talked about trading Nikola Jokic. What do we even?
Who in their
Are you
right
saying
mind
that
would
this
say
is too
that?
far-fetched? It's not too far-fetched.
He didn't re-sign this summer.
This was before.
This was what after the playoffs ended.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't think they've talked already about a contract? And Nikola said no. You don't think he already knew that before it released to the media that he wasn't going to re-sign this summer?
Which probably put the pressure on him
Yeah.
to make the
Right?
moves that he's made.
So when he says that, he's obviously coming with a little hate because he's not going to re-sign. So he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're not afraid to trade him. Do you agree
But
with
if
that?
he was not going to resign, then the whole situation with Michael Malone is a little bit more weird.
That's what that happened before the playoffs started.
Yeah.
Where you know what I'm saying? And then maybe after the playoffs ended, they had a conversation, and Nikola said that, and then that press.
But you're saying them moving on from Michael Malone, what, Nicola wasn't informed? Or
No, I'm saying he was,
Yeah.
but I don't think at the time the contract stuff came up. That's right before the playoffs started. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think after they lost, the contract shit came up, and
Yeah.
he told them, I don't know, I'm gonna wait it out, and that's when the owner said that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do agree with the second apron
Yeah,
tax, being scary for every single owner
Everything.
in the league.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to pay that tax. So
No.
if you want to avoid paying that tax, you're gonna have to trade
You have
your
to
star
trade
player.
guys. Yeah.
But then there's some owners that are trying to win too. You
Yeah.
can't just think every owner's down to lose. Because if
Yeah.
you do that, you're not gonna win.
I mean,
Yeah.
as a Raptors fan, I think we're close to the second apron.
No, the
Very close.
Rogers owns the Raptors, right?
Yeah.
MLSC.
Yeah, they never won it.
Yeah,
Rogers
they never want to be in that tax.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, I just think that the NBA, is in a very interesting situation. Of course, this is a time where everybody thinks that they can win. But off season, obviously, you're coming into the new year. Everybody has hope that they can win. Some teams, I think, are too far. Some teams I think are too far. The West is going to be very tough, though.
It's
gonna be
always
very
been
tough.
like that with
Yeah.
the
That's what I'm
West.
saying. That's why.
Could be
That's
very
why the Timberwolves going to the conference finals
It's
2 years.
not enough.
In the
You
East,
have a
you're going to
guy.
the Eastern Conference Finals 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Nah, I
the
think
West
even in
is
the
way
West.
harder to do that.
But you have a guy. I'm going to pay this guy $80 million a year.
Yeah,
You have a guy.
Shai hasn't gone back to back. West Coast Finals.
He got a chip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So if he
got
didn't
the
get
job
that chip
done.
this year, you don't
Yeah.
think he gets the Supermax?
No, dude. And I don't think his other people got paid either. You have to win. I mean, that's been the case for everybody in the NBA. You have to show that you can consistently win. I think it would have been different because they've won over 60 games for the past 2 years. So I think that would have gone into it, and the MVP and stuff like that. So maybe he gets it, but Chet and them, they probably wait another year
Yeah.
Oh,
before
100%.
that extension happens. But like if you look at even in in the East, I think the aspect of like pushing everybody to win is just gone through the roof. The urgency to win is like so exceptionally high. Getting rid of Cat, right? I think opened a different type of door for Minnesota, right? I think it helped them in some ways, and probably didn't in other ways. Now Julius Randle had a hell of a year. I thought he was on nights their best player for
Yeah.
sure. But we talked about it. If he doesn't average 25 a game, you're not gonna win in the playoffs.
with good defense.
Yeah, like it doesn't. Rudy can average 10 blocks, but if Julius is not giving you 25 a game, it's gonna be very tough to beat all the teams. Not just he goes out first 3 series. I think he averaged like 23, 24.
Yeah, he was going off.
right against
So he did it 3 series in a row, and it was just lucky.
Isaiah Hartenstein. Couldn't do it.
Like that's what you guys are trying to say. Like,
No, what do you mean? How are we saying
So
that?
like he's probably gonna average 20 to 25 next year, right?
Has to though.
Yeah.
In the playoffs.
Which
Has
he
to.
just did it
Efficiently,
3.
too.
2 series.
He just did that
Two
for
series
you.
or
3.
Two
Two
series.
2.5 series.
Yeah.
2.5 series.
Yeah.
OKC. Nobody in the West was beating OKC. They were.
Yeah, they were.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I just think that they're still too far. I think Minnesota's too far.
The one thing that
I think they're like 1-2 pieces away.
That's too far.
That's a lot of
We'll see.
pieces.
That's a lot of pieces.
And OKC's
And
just
they can
getting better. That's the thing. It's
That's the
not
thing.
like they're gonna get
OKC's the
worse.
team to beat.
But
And then who's the next team?
like
Denver.
Denver
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, right
because they
now,
have the guy.
Denver.
Right.
Okay.
But I think like if you look at the Houston Rockets, right? They were probably feeling that this past year. They won 52 games or 50 some games,
Yeah, 52,
right?
I think.
They're feeling like going into this year, we are just a piece or two away. They add a Kevin Durant to that team. I think they are thinking we are much closer than everybody else.
I think they
And
took
I
a step
think they-
over Minnesota now.
Denver, Houston, it
It's
might be
3
close.
I wouldn't yet because I
You need
think
to see.
gotta see also. Think Minnesota can play
you
consistent
think
defense.
Houston's higher than Minnesota?
You added a
Yes.
20
He just-
point per game.
You know what Ant did to KD?
That's
He
what I mean.
swept him. Nigga.
Yeah.
In the
Look at
first
his-
round.
look at
Nah,
his
you guys are
But
playing
no,
with
I-
now
pieces.
it's a
That's
different
crazy.
cast.
You put him with a team that got beat by Curry on one leg. And
Yeah,
you think that
but-
changes something?
Y-
He's
No,
gonna
I-
get swept again.
Yeah, I
You guys
think
are tripping,
Houston
You're talking
is.
about Ant with some
I would say
disrespect.
Houston is better.
Nah, yo, business.
If we're going team for, I think Ant right now is better than KD.
Yeah,
If we're going
but
team
I-
for team,
yeah,
that's
we're
a
going
much
team
different
for team.
conversation.
It's
Much
not like
different
we're going
conversation.
player for player, bro.
Yeah.
I know you're not going player for player, but at the time, Phoenix was looked at this like a demon squad.
Bro, they
Not
came
this
in like
last year.
7.
Not that I'm
Or
saying
last
the year
2
he
years.
swept them.
They
That
came in, what,
really put the
16?
dagger in their
They
coffin.
came in 6.
I was never a fan of that team.
Huh?
It's
Yeah.
not like Phoenix
they
came
did
in
it.
as a
And-
high seed.
And yeah,
But like Houston's coming off a 51 season, second in the
and
in
they
the
got rid of
toughest
two
conference.
of their starting guys.
I mean, Jalen,
Like,
yeah,
and
but
they added one starting guy.
And Jalen Green
Jalen-
struggled.
Jalen
Yeah,
Green
he
struggled.
He
and
struggled.
was probably their worst.
He
no,
struggled in 6 games out of the 87. they
Inconsistent
played.
as hell
Bro,
all
no.
throughout the year.
Bro, don't say that.
But
It's
he
the
did.
most important game.
He did.
You're saying like it's like you struggled.
What about the
with 6 in
52 wins they got? Jalen Green wasn't part of that. Dylan Brooks
Bro.
wasn't part of that.
Yeah, they're part of
Yeah,
it.
so then
but
he had
you
5
had a
bad
KD,
games, 6 bad games.
You had a KD,
Come.
who
And what you
averages-
lost Brooks and Green.
But you had a KD who averages 29 points per game.
Yeah.
You're way better off
Efficiently
because
too.
you need
Efficiently.
consistency.
I would say I
He
think
was doing that 2 years
Minnesota.
ago.
Hold up, I think that
With Beal and
Minnesota is probably. I would say going into the year definitely better than Houston right now.
You think so?
I don't think that they're better than the Warriors. I don't. I think that Warriors team. You have Steph Curry. You're much more trust in coach,
Yeah.
culture, and that.
And they were young.
Yeah, definitely don't. But I think Minnesota is headed in the right direction. Also, ownership change, right? Have to give them props.
A-Rod.
A-Rod, player,
Yeah,
right?
he
Will
knows-
understand.
Yeah.
What
This
it
is what
takes.
needs to happen.
Yeah, gonna build. I just think that it wasn't his decision to build in this way, but at least you have the guy. That's
Yeah,
my biggest
I
thing.
think Ant is
Ant
my
is the
second
guy.
favorite player.
Right.
But I
No,
just
he's an
don't think-
amazing
But I just
player.
don't think they're there yet.
But my thing is that you know how hard it is in the NBA to find the guy. Like it's the hardest step to take.
Yeah, they hit
Now
on the
you've
first
had
pick,
that,
too.
and I think you've hit on Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
Jaden McDaniels,
Yeah.
right? You paid him obviously a lot of money, but this is your kind of core that you can. They need to figure out that point guard.
They need a point guard
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
No,
you
they
got-
drafted.
Rob Dillingham.
Yeah.
But
he's
Surprised he didn't get much playing
No, he
time in his
didn't
rookie.
work
Yeah.
And who's that light skin that was coming off the bench in the playoffs?
Terrell Shannon Jr. He looks pretty
Yeah,
good.
he
So
looks
he needs a bigger
They
role.
have- yeah, but
Yeah.
like he did get.
But
He
you
got
lose
9 minutes
Nikhil
scoring.
Alexander
But like throughout the
Walker,
upcoming
who is-
season, he's
You
Yeah,
lose
that was
Nikhil
a big
Alexander
loss.
Walker,
That was
that's
a big loss,
bro.
yeah.
He's
But then
like
they
Jaden
signed. But they couldn't
McDaniels
sign all
2.0.
three of them. They couldn't sign all 3 of
Couldn't
them.
sign all 3, yeah.
And Jaden is more important to that team. I feel.
if they didn't
Yeah.
pick up Rudy Gobert, they could have probably
Yeah.
spent that money
And
elsewhere.
DiVincenzo,
But
not
the
a great
DiVincenzo's
year. Not
off
a
the
great
bench.
year.
He can.
Yeah,
He's
very
solid.
And
good.
he was hurt though.
Solid role
He
player.
came to Minnesota and he was hurt for the first month.
But even with Rudy, right, we talked about how the big market is so dry. You need to have like a consistent big. Rudy fits that mold. It's the price. And if you don't have somebody consistent, I think Rudy Gobert would be better off the bench. I think you need to go
I
start
almost agree,
Nas.
yeah.
You know, I think now you need to go start Nas. You paid him a lot of money, right? Space the floor in the play. Obviously, it's going to depend on who you play. Like,
Matchups
of course, if
matter.
you're playing with the
Yeah.
Warriors and maybe the Rockets with Steven Adams, you want to play Rudy, right? But like, if you're playing against, Chet Holmgren,
Yeah,
no man, put him in.
Nas, yeah.
Why didn't they make that decision? That to me was the biggest frustrating part. It's like, who's the coach there?
Chris Finch.
Finch, yeah.
Been there too long. Been there too long. Beat the same drum too long, right? And when you talk about He's 22, 23. Dude, those years pass you by way too fast. Need to win. He is somebody that has consistently averaged over 26 a game in the playoffs. Like, how much better does he need to be? That's my point. And what we saw, I think, this year was the growth of Anthony Edwards in the sense of he dictated pace.
Yeah.
Right? We
Yeah,
saw it
was
in the first series,
It's
I think.
beautiful.
Yeah, dictated pace.
And he's passing the ball
He's
off,
trusting his
looking for the
teammates
open-
more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So dictating pace and things like that. Of course, he's gonna improve in all the aspects that we need him to. But it's like, it's frustrating as a fan to see that whole treatment of not figuring out like adjustments and things like that. And I just think that because of that, they're too far. There's not enough trust in that organization. There's not enough, I think pieces that can fit right well enough, especially in the Western Conference. But to your point, though, also can't act like they're super,
Yeah.
like they're going to be a playing team. Definitely think that they're going to be a top 6 team this year again.
Without a doubt.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Conference
because
is tough, man.
I do think it's tough, but I also think like they have health on their side. Whereas like if I talk about
like young.
yeah,
young guys.
when we talk about like the Warriors,
One guy gets injured, you're
yeah,
done.
They're Steph got injured
You're
versus
done.
them, and they're
you're
done for.
you're a hamstring away from a lottery pick.
Facts.
Right,
At
like
any
that's
point
what
in
it
the
is.
season.
And because you're old, it's very tough. Now, if they play again in the playoff series as a healthy team, yeah, that they probably get like the 5-6 games maybe. You know what I mean? Like I think that the Warriors team well more oiled. Even this year, did they play against each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Steph got hurt.
I mean, if Jimmy Butler wins them that one game, right? Was it game 3 maybe? Or game
It was
2?
the limit. It was the one for them to win the series, because then Steph would have played the game after.
Nah, because there was this one game where
Wasn't
Jimmy,
it?
I think,
Game
had
2?
38 or something. Was like, but then I think the Draymond foul at the very end pushed the game out of reach kind of thing. It was like one of those situations where Jimmy needed like one other person.
Yeah.
Podemski,
Oh, I
a
remember that.
horrible playoff run.
I thought
Yeah.
he had
Nah,
a
he
good,
could
one
not.
good game.
Yeah,
against
one good
Minnesota.
game. But like I think going into one of the games the good game that he did have, he was 0 of 22 from 3. You cannot have that in your point guard position. Just can't. You know, so
Especially
like,
with Steph out.
yeah, just things like that.
You know
that
who
I
was
feel
good
like
for them? Jonathan Kuminga was averaging 20 for him in the playoffs in 8 games.
Absurd.
Jonathan Kuminga was averaging 20.
Yeah.
And you don't want to give him a chance. Like, I don't
I remember
know.
versus Houston when they finally put him in. It was
Yeah.
so funny. Because he didn't play the first like 2-3 games
Yeah, he
versus Houston,
didn't,
and then
yeah.
they finally put him in like 8 minutes left in the fourth in one of the games.
And he was
Yo,
getting
what did he do to
buckets.
Steve Kerr? Dog?
Yeah, I wonder.
He
what
must
he
have
did.
said some heinous stuff. Bro.
Maybe he just didn't. You know.
Because if I'm a 20 point per night scorer and you're not putting me on, like, yo,
Yeah.
the beef's got to be real.
Fair. Or it's like practice isn't real enough. Because I remember like Steve Kerr being very preparation oriented. I mean, he told Anthony Edwards, "You're not good enough." You know what I mean? At the number
I
one
took
pick.
it to heart.
Yeah, and
That's-
he's like, dude.
you don't
and
work
then-
hard enough.
Yeah, he's like, dude, you're not. Ended up drafting James Wiseman, who.
Flop.
So I mean, like, let's take it with a grain of salt, obviously.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. Did want to get, I think, was it Tyrese Halliburton in that draft?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
But they
LaMelo.
had the second pick. They couldn't.
So they were, I think, in a position.
No,
Steve
third.
Kerr loved Tyrese Halliburton. He thought he was going to get Tyrese at number 2. Bob did not want that. So,
The positional need they
positional
chose,
need.
right?
But yeah, I think Steve Kerr really wanted Tyrese Halliburton because he was like, yo, this guy can play off of.
Steph.
Steph,
Oh, that would have been
perfectly.
insane.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Clay at the 3, like,
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
on.
I think the Melo one was like,
No, I think
you
it was.
never knew what you were going to get from Melo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Also, like, commitment level.
Yeah,
was a little
professionally, right?
Yeah. The other problem I think that happened is that if Melo would have gone drafted in an organization that was willing to win, we would have seen a different side of him.
Yes.
Going to Charlotte is like
That ruined it.
I
for
think
him.
he knew what it was.
he knew
He
what
said,
it
"I'm gonna
was.
play my first 4 years, ball out. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get that max, and now
But
I'm gonna
hasn't
get that
balled
Puma
out.
deal."
That's the problem.
He hasn't been healthy.
Hasn't been healthy, so it's like it's tough to like ball out and get a max now.
They paid him.
He got his bag, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
They-
But that's what I mean is like only team would have given you that max
It's
was
Charlotte,
Charlotte
yeah.
because they
For
had
that
nothing
play
else.
anyways,
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he didn't even look to leave.
That's
He
what
set
I
him
mean.
down, yeah.
That's what I mean.
So
Is
just
like
chill.
so it's like that part of it. I think now they're in a position where the trade could happen if you ball out now,
True.
right? If you see a healthy, situation going now, you have a position to go to like a contender or somebody that's trying to build.
Build to win.
Because Charlotte,
Just let it burn the whole team.
move it. Honestly,
Yeah, move
like
it
let's
at
just do
this point.
something.
That's a
that
team we
place
should
is
move.
tough.
That is a team.
Imagine being a Panthers and Hornets fan. Oh my god!
Fair.
Imagine being really.
I wouldn't mind being a Panthers fan starting now, simply because I think that there is a build coming.
Yeah, but like.
Yeah, it's been tough.
Yeah, it's been like-
some lean years.
Yeah.
There was a moment last year, early Red Rocket era, Andy Dalton
Oh,
gets the start. Obviously, tickets $4.
Let's go.
Now,
Let's go.
I mean,
I'm
and
there.
then they would pan the camera, right? Of course, NFL does some. Dude, yeah, it was tough, man. It was a tough scene. Barren. There was nobody in the seats.
$4
dude.
seats, nobody.
Nobody's in it because it was like a boycott situation happening.
Oh, because they wanted Bryce Young.
Because they wanted. I don't know if they wanted Bryce, but they wanted to win.
Didn't they win that with Andy?
They won. Yeah, they won a couple of days. Yeah. Maybe that was why. But but no, I think the
Like,
way
this
that
is
Bryce.
weird.
I think the way that Bryce finished though. Now you're like, okay,
There's
we have some
something,
hope.
yeah.
Oh, the semifinals in fantasy, that overtime game. Chuba
Yeah.
Hubbard won it in overtime, who I started, and I needed him to score that touchdown and make the
Yeah.
final.
Anthony
Oh,
had
man.
him in our league. I was like, and he only picked him because he was from Edmonton.
Bro, the other thing about Chuba though that I thought was very cool. Came in getting drafted as probably an RB2, maybe RB3.
Yeah.
Right? Last year, nobody expected him to get the amount of touches he did, let alone the production.
Yeah.
And then goes out and just
He was
I
amazing.
mean, balls out.
Balls
there.
out.
There was a moment there where like he was the only hope. For
Yeah.
It was like, what are we even?
He was the only one getting positive yardage out of
Yes. I'm like, dude, this is an absurd
And it was
situation.
great because.
Also, they drafted South Carolina boy Xavier Leggett.
Oh, yeah.
What?
That's his big
And wasn't thought he was gonna play big. Didn't play big for the first 9
Yeah.
weeks. And then I think when Bryce came back, it was like, okay, this is was it Adam Thielen who was absolutely balling out? for
Yeah,
them?
he
I
was the
like,
one consistent.
what?
Well, he's
Adam
been
Thielen?
consistent. He is consistent.
Yeah, he's Mr. Consistent.
Yeah.
Even in
like that,
Minnesota,
right?
he was still putting up numbers.
Yes, but I think Bryce, the way he ended last year, a lot of hope, man. A lot of expectations now. Go out and, there was a reason why he was number one. Also, there was a reason why he was in Alabama for that long. Bryce Young was, he was the guy. I think a lot of people forget that this was, very similar to a Trevor Lawrence situation where number one player for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Was the guy, stayed the guy, goes number one. Just kind of had a bit of a struggle. But I think what doesn't get talked about enough is the fact that when C.J. Stroud got drafted number 2, right, that entire organization had to change, right? Culture entirely changed. You bring in a new head coach, right? There was just a different, everything was kind of changing. Then you go and trade everything off your team to go up to number 3 and draft Will Anderson.
Yeah, that
Great
was
pick.
crazy.
You know what I mean? So you got 2 building blocks back to back. And it's that makes sense,
Did they get Derek Stingley before?
Yeah, the year before they drafted the
Another great pick right there.
So you in 4 straight drafts, you had good picks. So it's okay, now we could build something, right? And you just need to hit on a quarterback. They did. Speaking of hit, we'll take a break. You didn't like that?
Transition.
You were reaching for something. That's why I was.
No, I was like,
yeah,
that just didn't make sense.
Oh, you didn't get. Okay, fair. We'll be back in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Peace.
Oh, whoa. Keenan Allen.
like gear and selling it, like LeBron's jersey.
Oh, did you see the guy that stole Brady's jersey?
Keep going.
Hello and welcome back to the New Con Show, second hour of our show. A lot of stuff happened in the first hour. We got into a bit of a heated discussion with that side of the table, but still pretty good. College football, of course, is, I want to say 17 days, right? Yesterday was 18.
Yeah.
17 days away
Yeah.
until the college football season starts. Texas goes in the Longhorns at number 1. They will play Ohio State, who is the number 2 seed this year. They'll play week 1.
First time ever.
Yeah, first time ever. Of course, SEC, right? Texas coming into the SEC. They have to kind of get premier games now pretty early. Number 1 in Heisman, I think, odds. Number 2 in Heisman odds, Archie Manning, Jeremiah Smith. Saw Kurt Sinetti, who is the head coach in Indiana, Hoosiers Town. He talked about how, you know, Jeremiah Smith, that guy is a true unicorn. Compared him a lot to Julio, but said likes him a little bit better than Julio Jones. Now, Julio Jones in Alabama was that guy was a machine. I mean that guy was he was a unicorn on his own. So thought that was a big praise. I think we all watched Jeremiah Smith last year and said, I want that guy on my team. So I feel like, is going to have a pretty big year. I don't like that, in college football, you can't do one and done. Because that guy would have been, 1, 2, 3? Like, he would have been a top 3 pick in this year's draft.
Yeah.
And I just feel like not having one and done in college football kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Right? Like, let them get to the NFL, man.
Yeah, but
let them develop, there.
It's harder though, yeah. You know what I mean? It's harder to develop in the league.
It is, of course it is.
Everything's way faster.
But so is the NBA.
No, I feel
it's
like
hard,
NBA
still.
way different.
But I think it's the power of the NFL.
of a man
It's
hitting you.
Yeah.
By
You
a
get knocked
30-year-old
out,
when you're
bro.
18.
Yeah, like growing into man body
Yeah.
does take a little bit of time. I agree, but unicorns should be allowed. I just think like some individuals need to get that a little,
Yeah,
step
I
a
mean, you
little
look
bit
at
faster.
Devontae Smith. He's still like $160.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's still doing.
because he
But
was
he learned how to use his
he
size.
was the guy.
I feel like.
He was the guy at
Bama?
Heisman winner.
Yeah.
So like kind of, but I mean even in but NBA is or just basketball in general, very skill based sport.
Yeah.
If you like, for example, I didn't like the argument NFL players can play in the NBA or vice versa, anyways, simply because you all play in the NBA in an open gym. If you are not hitting 85 out of 100 threes, you'll never even touch the floor.
I feel like more, honestly.
Right? Like, think about that.
Like
if you're not like,
wide open.
yeah, if you're not an exceptional shooter, you'll never even get on the floor, let alone all the other shit that you might have to be doing.
I mean,
Right?
Rudy Gobert doesn't do any of that, and he's making.
But
he
Rudy,
gets
you can't
blocked.
teach size.
You can't teach size.
Can't teach
fair,
size. I mean, I don't
fair.
know who's 7'3" in the NFL.
Yeah.
Like,
Put
right?
him on the tight end position. Just throw your hands up, buddy.
But you know what I mean? Like, can't teach those things. But yeah, like the skill, I think is, and then in the NFL, like, there's no way you can account for everything you're about to deal with. I will say, if there was somebody that could, I think, transition, it would be like somebody that plays in the NBA can play defensive end, right? Again, definitely believe defensive end, easiest position to play in football. You have one job, okay? Just get to the quarterback, okay? Don't need to know anything else. Don't need to know formations. I might tell you where you need to line up, here, there, or there. That's all. Okay, you get 3 moves down. T.J. Watt mastered 3 moves. Right? 3 moves. You mastered those, and then I won't even move you if you master it on the left side. Right? Like, they don't move T.J. because very good at this swim move on the left side.
Crazy.
Right? So, like, don't even have to move them. Think that but they are gigantic humans.
Yeah.
You know, there's no Myles Garrett walking in the NBA, so it's like can't really transition that either.
Do you think LeBron could make it?
LeBron could play
Anything, right?
Yeah,
he's
would
the one.
just be-
He's the one unicorn, I
I
guess.
don't think
Yeah.
he could play baseball. After seeing his golf
Yeah,
swing.
Fair.
No, I don't think he could play baseball, but I'm saying NBA,
Oh,
NFL,
yeah, whatever he
could
wants.
transition.
Can't play hockey either.
Yeah, I was gonna say like can't play any.
Thing else.
I don't think anybody could.
Nobody
I don't
could
think if
do
you've
that.
never played hockey, also like skating is a skill on its own.
So, that's what I'm saying.
Right, like that part of it, you need to first get that down.
Master.
Everybody can wear cleats and run.
Yeah.
Right?
Literally anybody.
Even that is a skill to master. Don't get me wrong, but it's like
It's like once you learn how
you
to
still
skate,
get
you
that.
gotta learn how to shoot, hit,
Handle the
yeah,
puck.
handle,
yeah.
like.
pass.
But then once I learn how to skate, I also have to learn how to stop at an exceptional. You know what I mean? Like dead
Like
stop.
stopping, turning, everything. It's all the whole
Yeah.
process.
And then all while also taking a hit. Like
Staying
that
alive.
whole part of it is just so absurd. Baseball, I would say, probably the best well-rounded athlete because you're asked to do
the most.
everything.
Yeah.
That being said, I mean, like if you're just standing in the outfield, like how much real athleticism are you doing?
But
You know
some
what
of those guys are phenomenal hitters.
I mean? No, some of those guys phenomenal arm.
Yeah,
You
that
have to have a phenomenal arm.
And the way they
Right.
track the ball is insane to me.
I mean, you got
Yeah.
the QBs that play baseball though, pitchers.
pitchers.
Have to.
Russell Wilson
Yeah,
have
was
to.
drafted, right?
Yeah,
In
Russ
MLB.
drafted
By the
ahead of
Yankees.
Aaron, by the
Yeah.
way, Aaron Judge, which is a hilarious situation. Kyler, of course, would have went number one in both drafts. Absurd. But yeah, like I don't think those, I think they made the right decision, by the way, also staying in. Jalen Suggs, I think, was one person that would have liked to see him as a quarterback.
Jalen
Number one
Suggs.
quarterback in the country for 3 straight years in high school. Probably was the number one going into Gonzaga. He chose basketball. Of course, he goes to be the number 4th pick.
And at
wins.
Gonzaga,
Yeah.
tough.
Tough.
That game,
Right. Also got Chet there, so it's like,
Yeah.
come on. Right. So, but would have liked to see him potentially do the quarterbacking because he had offers from everywhere. Like, I thought he was going to probably choose one of those spots and play football. But made the right, again, NBA money, very different.
Way different.
Right. Made the right decision.
longer career
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
Quarterback,
Quarterback, though, that being said, like becoming a journeyman quarterback, not the worst job. You know what I mean? Not the worst job to be a backup and like career backup. Not the worst job. Probably sucks as a competitor because you want to start, of course, but like
Financially,
DeVito.
financially as well. Like for being real.
yeah, like Tommy DeVito.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like, did he? You know what I mean? Like balled out a few games
Yeah.
in New York in front of hometown kid, like family all there.
Carson Wentz.
Uh,
Once he became a backup.
Yeah, but like Carson was the. Did he win second in MVP? Right, like second or third in MVP one year.
All right, Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great,
Alright,
great gig.
Except for the lung
The
puncture.
lung puncture does hurt.
I'll
Though.
leave that.
Yeah,
I'll take
yeah.
the money.
Also, QB1 while lung puncture occurs.
Yeah.
So very kind of different, but yeah, just like it's the hits though,
That's like the biggest thing.
like
just
Joe
the
Burrow,
hits.
right? Comes into the NFL. All the conversation that his offensive line not that good, which we all knew. Guy comes in running, hits Joe Burrow in the knees, ACL torn. Like that would suck, dude. So I feel like I don't know. There's a bit of mix on both sides. There was a story about this guy that was stealing memorabilia and gear and game worn stuff from the Miami Heat.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
can I say something, bro? He stole 100 over 300 jerseys from 2016 to 2021. He sold a LeBron James Finals jersey for 100,000, which later sold for 3.7 million at a real auction.
Holy hell.
Good for him.
Well, now not anymore. He almost. Yeah.
What do you mean? He had to return everything?
No, he's done, bro. They raided his house. They found 300 game-worn jerseys and memorabilia.
Why didn't he sell any of this stuff?
he sold some of it off? He apparently made $2 million from all the shit he sold.
Not enough
And
money.
under, because he sold the LeBron jerseys for 100K. You probably didn't know.
No, he did know, but it's
Oh, he's
like,
just trying to get rid of it.
yeah, because it would have been flagged
Flagged,
if
yeah.
it was
Yeah.
too much. So he was just the guy in the parking lot, back door open. Hey, do you want this? The guy was
But
like,
why
The jersey he sold, the NBA bought it to put in their New York City thing. What is it called? The Hall of Fame, or that thing they have in New York City.
yeah.
Look,
Okay,
the jersey's displayed.
that's the jersey he stole.
Yeah, so
the
he
NBA
sold it.
had
He
to
sold.
buy it?
No. He sold it somewhere, and the guy put it out for auction, and I guess the NBA bought it.
For
3 point
To
at one
put-
point.
Or yeah, to put up.
Okay,
So everything that he stole, he kept it at his house.
Yeah.
that's the dumbest.
There's a guy that was
Thief.
doing that with the Tom
Like-
Brady ones too.
Yeah, but those guys are what, not doing it for money? Like, I don't understand.
No,
that.
they sold the jerseys too, but the only reason he got caught was because he stole the 28-3 comeback one. He stole the one the year before, didn't get caught,
Yeah.
and then he stole that one. And Tom's like, "Where's my jersey? I kind of want to keep that." Because he can't. It's the most historic comeback ever. I was like, "You didn't ask that the year before?"
No, because he lost to the Eagles, huh?
Oh
been
yeah.
Nick Foles,
So
yeah.
you didn't care about the jersey. I'm taking that in.
Would
Yeah.
have been the Nick Foles Philly
facts.
special.
Yeah, he said,
Yeah.
"Fuck
Yeah,
I don't
he's
care
like
about
that.
it." But he threw 500 passing yards that game.
Yeah, but
He's like, "Yeah, facts."
I lost. But like, this guy was the equipment manager.
No, he was a security detail.
Yeah, good for him.
He was
Honestly.
a security guy, and he somehow got into the room where they kept all the jerseys.
Yeah, probably had a deal with the security guard or equipment manager.
Yeah.
You know, smart. Not as smart, clearly.
Someone's gonna get sued though.
Yeah, but it's like I would.
Sued?
Sued.
No, he's going to jail, yo.
Yeah, probably.
100%.
FBI
What?
raided his house.
Oh,
Yeah.
the FBI.
Hit the
It's
button. It's over for the kid.
It's cooked.
They
Man.
raided his house in April and found still 300 jerseys.
Bro, he could have got a storage
300
unit. Like,
jerseys?
Game worn jerseys.
Why is he not selling 200 of them?
He's probably like, it's probably like little ones from like LeBron scoring 30s. Like I remember that.
Or maybe it's like a Mario Chalmers jersey. You know what I mean?
I would like a Mario Chalmers jersey. He's underrated.
what's the most you're
He was
paying for
underrated.
that?
Oh, I wouldn't pay for it. Like
Exactly.
in this situation, I would take a Chalmers and say nobody wants this. Nobody's gonna catch me. Or like a Birdman.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
that'd be
Chris
kinda
Anderson.
tough.
Yeah, it would be nice to have. But like, yeah, maybe that's why he couldn't sell it, is because there was no market. Like, he probably had like no big time names.
Yeah, bro. They're
Like
giving-
he was probably stealing Norris Cole jerseys.
Yeah.
Oh, Norris Cole was sick too, but he signed to Rock Nation. He might have had some hype.
Fair.
Throw up the Rock. He's Jay-Z's brother. and stuff.
Could
But so they're giving him, bro. They're charging him with everything. They're
Yeah.
charging him with transporting goods across state lines,
yeah.
which is like a 15-year charge, and then probably
my-
fraud.
Bro, they just
Stop.
be making up rules.
Yo,
Yeah, legit.
Yeah. like
For a bunch
what?
of jerseys, bro.
It's a bunch of jerseys.
Yeah, but him selling it and then shipping it somewhere else, that's another.
Okay, here's my thing. Right, and I don't want to be this guy, but I don't mind being this guy. Terrible act, of course, we can all agree. Not that terrible.
Yeah, I was
though.
about
No.
to say.
Not that terrible.
Jerseys got recovered. You paid a little extra for it.
Like just like the guy tried to hustle.
Yeah.
He tried to, you know.
And you guys
No
didn't
one's
catch him.
dying. Like,
Huh?
Thought this was America.
Yeah. When did we stop becoming?
And he didn't get fired from the NBA. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he retired and then got caught.
Ah,
So
wow,
it's like
almost
it
got
was-
away with it.
Yeah.
He's probably just chilling on his couch and like,
He
they
made
just
$2 million.
raided him.
He lived in Florida. He's chilling. Boom, FBI. He's like, not the jersey.
Dude, nah. Like I just think, yo, we had like
Just let it go.
just let it go.
no one's dying.
Nobody.
No one's
is
getting
that.
hurt.
No hate.
But if they don't let it go,
nobody's
people are
getting
gonna do
hurt.
it all the time. No.
I disagree.
Yeah,
Again,
I
this
think
is one of those things where it's like, are you really gonna be that person that risks everything to do it? That like you have to mentally go through that step before you steal these jerseys.
Oh, yeah.
He did that. Kudos.
400 times.
Yeah.
Like every time was probably an insane rush. you know?
Also, Every time.
What if you come out of the equipment room and LeBron's standing right there? What do you say?
I got your jersey for you.
Yeah, my bad. Here you go.
No, I mean, easy excuse. Like, I'm just carrying this back for the
Oh,
equipment
yeah,
manager
facts,
or something
yeah.
like that.
It's clean,
But
washed.
you're wearing the yellow and black. He's like, aren't
You're
you
wearing
supposed
the
to get
jersey?
He's like, what the hell? It'd be like a Ted scene from, remember Ted and Tom Brady when they're trying to get his sperm in Ted?
Oh yeah.
It'd be like one of those. You know what I mean?
Like, just let him go, man. Not the worst crime. The
What about Chiefs of
Chiefs
Hollywood?
of Hollywood is very different. Chiefs of
But he
Hollywood
didn't
is
kill
different.
anyone.
No, let him go too.
Yeah, like, I feel
Yeah,
like
but he
let
was-
him go.
Yeah, but he was
I'm
robbing banks at gunpoint.
See, that's different.
Ah,
That's
fair.
different.
I will say, 30 some years absurd for that crime. Like 10 years, okay, fair.
But like the
Fan.
fact that he was able to get a couple of banks, come on, bro. Like I feel like once you like some crimes,
Yeah.
no. But like if you've like committed a crime that's kind of like entertaining, and you've been able to do it multiple times, let it slide. Cause now you just like you have to give him an award of some sort.
Because he was successful at this crime.
Yeah, like a bunch of times.
But now it's
like
like,
it's a creative crime.
what, robbing banks at a gunpoint? Fam, this has been happening from time. This has been happening from time. Okay, this was happening during wherever you were gonna get dropped in with your iPhone. That's when this was still happening. What? Instead, yeah. So no, man. I just think 30 some years absurd, dude. Give him like 10 years.
With
man.
like good
Give him 5
behavior.
years probation.
Yeah.
No, probation's crazy.
Probation's crazy.
Probation.
No, I think he deserves to be locked up.
You think he's gonna?
I think he deserves to be locked up for his crimes.
15.
Right?
With good behavior.
15. Yeah, if he has good behavior, you can get it in 10. Have fun.
Not 10. Good behavior get out in 5, man. I think
Yeah.
because you still want to see them Holmes era. You still want to see them Holmes
Yeah,
era.
you're letting him watch it in jail. For
Huh?
sure.
You might have a little TV
They let
in
the guy
there.
that copied Dexter watch Dexter in jail.
Yeah.
I hope they let this.
Whoa, there's a guy that copied Dexter?
Yeah, in Canada. Yeah. And
Isn't
then
Dexter the guy that was like...
cleaning up the crime scenes and shit.
The Bay
But he
Harbor
was-
Butcher.
But he
He
was
was like-
sucking the blood out of these bodies
Yeah,
and
type
stuff,
shit.
right? And he was doing
Yeah.
some weird shit like that.
Yeah, this guy was like a copycat killer, and they let him watch Dexter in jail.
But Dexter, he was killing
He was
criminals.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy, I don't think this
And he
guy
worked
was-
with the police.
Oh, that's
It
the
was
part
like
you
a-
didn't copy?
No, yeah,
That's the
obviously,
most
he's just a
important
sicko.
part, but
That is definitely the most important part. So one guy was a vigilante, this guy's a villain.
yeah.
Which
This guy was just killing.
to quote some movies, what do they say? It's like good versus bad. You're only like a few decisions away,
Yeah.
from being that. So fair, but man, nah. Like this guy. He's a security guard, man. He's just trying to hustle. You're not
Yeah.
doing anything with those jerseys,
Honestly.
right? Like you're not like those jerseys are probably getting burned. Let's be real, right?
Yeah. If you have 3 to 4. And if
And
no
nobody
one notices.
notices.
Yeah, if nobody
Because
notices.
those are just going in the trash,
Yeah.
right? Like
I don't think his finals jersey was going in the trash.
no, but obviously
Yeah,
those
but-
exceptional
yeah,
cases,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But like, if nobody notices, that means that he didn't have high caliber jerseys. He had a few Shane Battiers.
Yeah.
Mike Miller's.
Yeah.
Shoe off. Sure.
Yeah.
Maybe he has that one.
Yeah, maybe he has a Greg Oden one. You know what I mean?
That's a tough one.
That is a tough
Or
one.
like Haslam. There's
Udonis.
50,000
No,
of those
that's
bitches.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Probably-
Hard to miss one.
yeah. I mean, UD was there for what 20 years.
Yeah,
There's
there's-
probably a lot of
there's so
those,
many of
right?
those.
But like, yeah, he's not stealing, 5 finals jerseys. He's one.
The one.
You know,
Make
so
100K.
maybe- So maybe he does sometime, okay,
Yeah.
for that crime. But like, anything more than a year, I think is too much. Man, he's a hustler, dude. Let him hustle.
Yeah, give him like 3.
3 is too much too.
Well, he
You
shipped
said he
across state
retired.
lines.
Bro,
Oh, who cares?
Bro, I think
Who
stuff-
cares if he ships
If
it?
I did that, I'd get 3. Like, you know what I mean?
But
Give
who
him 3, he'll be
cares?
out in half.
What
one
is
and a half.
what is even that law? He took stuff across state lines?
You shipping stolen goods across state
Bro,
lines. That's like if you stole a car from Florida and drove it to Georgia.
okay.
that's such a like.
I know. I feel like that's more the
Small
cops'
detail.
fault that you let me drive it that far, or you let me ship it. Why didn't you catch me?
Nah, bro.
But
like,
you caught me
Cars different. Jerseys, come on, bro.
But the
It's
jersey's
a-
worth more
It's
than
a
cars.
shirt. It's a shirt though.
At the
Like
end,
You could make another one for like what, $20?
probably less.
not
Yeah,
that LeBron sweater.
Probably less. We keep
You
coming
said
back to this.
LeBron.
Because that's probably what they.
Okay.
That's probably why he got caught.
Okay, but
because he stole a
but
LeBron
let's say,
finals.
okay, but
jersey.
here's my thing, right? The LeBron one ended up where it needed to be. Correct? It ended up being
Yeah,
in
I'm pretty sure.
the NBA office or
$3
whatever.
million premium, low key though.
$1 million premium.
Okay.
That's how much it was gonna be.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Regardless, it was gonna be that much.
No, because the NBA owns it. No.
No, it doesn't.
I don't think so.
It would have gone sold to somebody. If they owned it, right, they would have charged the guy that was selling it to them in the auction.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Right.
wouldn't have bought it.
They wouldn't
I
have
would have
bought
said,
it.
"How'd
They
you
would-
get this?"
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have investigated that guy. Oh, that guy probably did rat though.
Yeah.
I just looked at it.
Yeah.
I just looked at it. That guy ratted. He was like, "Yeah, he's that big security guard." I was like, "What?" he was. He
Well, the
still works
auction
there.
house probably ratted actually.
No, because he sold it to somebody and then they gave it to the auction house. That's what it says here.
That's what I
They
mean.
took
So,
it to
yeah.
the auction house.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So,
And the auction went through. No, this was in 2013.
Yeah, you gotta use a fake name. Fake name, fake identity. Come on.
yeah.
Oh, they
But
obviously
I,
did.
but I guess
But
it's
there's
like they
only
want-
so many people that can get that jersey.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
300 people probably in the stadium.
that's a lot of people.
That's
Yeah,
it, like,
there's a
but
lot
if
of
there's
people.
a team-
It was like 50 people. 20,
But if there's
yeah.
an
If-
FBI team dedicated to like finding out, because that's what happens.
This is where this is where the resources of the FBI are
100%.
getting used.
100%. There's probably like a team of 2 or 3 that just spent
That's-
like 2 or 3 weeks finding out who did this.
Yeah, that's too many.
I know,
Like,
100%.
oh my
It's like
God.
it happened 10 years, 15 years ago. Just let it go.
But it ended up in the right place. So now
Yeah.
putting a 15-year on this guy for like he gets to prison, they ask him what he's in for, and he's like, "I stole a few jerseys."
He could beat
He
it.
might get beat up just for saying that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I'm
And
looking
he's
out for the guy.
62.
Oh.
He's 62.
Yeah.
That makes it
let
even
it
weird.
Let it
Like,
slide.
Let it slide.
Let it
Yeah.
slide. Let's make a call to
Now-
Silver real quick.
Yeah, now we'll say it does depend on the person. So like
If
for
he's a
example,
slimy person?
yeah, if he's just like, you know,
What if he's
You know
like,
what I mean?
what if he's just like cocky and he doesn't think he did no wrong?
like if he instantly gives me Conor McGregor energy, yeah, he's in.
for 15 years, eh?
15 years, maybe I'll tack in another question. You know
Just
what I
for
mean?
acting like
Yeah, just to act like that, yeah, I'll give you that. You know, because you committed a crime. Let's be honest. Committed a crime. That's what I keep telling them. Like, sorry, you committed the crime.
I didn't do nothing wrong. I found out you did this.
Yeah, but like, if he's like, you know, kind, you know, was just trying to hustle,
Yeah.
apologetic, understood that, you
I have to
know,
pay for my kids' tuition.
yeah,
I
yeah,
was a
realizes the, you know, I feel like that needs to be taken into account.
Yeah.
You know, didn't hurt nobody. Again, didn't hurt nobody.
That happened in the witness impact or whatever. What if LeBron's I want to be
LeBron just wants to
because like they'll have witness impacts probably
Yeah.
at the thing. So
Nah, what
so
if? I wonder if LeBron was like, can we let this guy go?
Tom Brady did that with the guy
Definitely.
that stole his jersey.
Oh, they let him go.
Yeah, Tom's like, I don't want to charge him or anything. I got my jersey because the guy's like, yeah, Tom, he gave the jersey back, and then they're like, are you gonna proceed with anything? He's like, no.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Braun is not that type of guy.
He, I mean,
I
he
feel
could
like
be.
yeah, he could.
But
You
let's
never
say
know.
if he did do that, are they gonna let him go?
no,
No.
then they have to.
They got the FBI involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, but LeBron could just be like, yo, like, you know, it's okay, we got the jersey, let him go. I wonder if he has that type of pull. I feel like he does.
He's the
Yeah,
king,
probably.
bro.
That's true. He's the king. Could get that done.
But then Pat Riley might be like, nah, I want him to go to jail.
Fair.
Dude,
Just,
nah.
just to...
He
He's like my team.
disrespected that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
What
godfather,
are you-
bro.
Because Pat Riley's the type to think the security details and shit are part of the, or part of the
They are.
on-court representation.
Yeah. But, like, he has to understand his team's in Florida.
Yeah,
Like, this is the least Florida thing
this
to
is
happen.
this is like your best bet. This is like this is the best
best
possible.
scenario.
Yeah, like, I expect, like, they have to make more jerseys, you know, than any other team simply because this is a possibility. You know what I mean? Like, this is part of the business expense.
What if this is the only guy they've caught?
What?
What if this is the only guy they've caught?
That's what I mean. This is part of the business expense.
'Cause
I play in Florida.
Yeah.
This is the business expense of it, dude. That's what I'm thinking. Like, you know, it can't be. And yeah. So, like, it's a multi-billion-dollar organization. I stole a couple jerseys. 300 crazy. No.
400.
That's the
If it
number I
was
would
like
get stuck on.
50,
Yeah.
sensible.
Well, after the first 50, he probably was like, I'm never getting caught. Because he did it for a span of 5 years.
Nah, bro, you just need to steal like one or like 5 good ones.
Legit.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm
Five
saying.
good
He
ones.
stole 400, got caught with 300. So, like, there's a cut. That's what I'm saying. There's a couple Battiers, there's a couple Millers in there.
Maybe
He
some.
could just
recent-
couldn't get off his hands.
Could be some recent ones too. Tyler Heroes, a Bam.
No, he only worked there from 2016. Oh, yeah, 2021.
Yeah, could be a Tyler. in
Some
there.
COVID jerseys.
Yeah, maybe a Jimmy
Yeah.
jersey in there. But it's like they were never gonna get that anyways. This doesn't impact the player. Doesn't impact the team, right? But like, yeah, I hope he gets out. Hopefully, we'll pray for him. What's his name?
Marco Perez.
Shout out, Mark.
Sean? Yeah. Well.
Marco Thomas Perez.
Hope we're doing good, Marco.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Get well soon.
Yeah, get well soon. Hopefully he kind of survives this. Yeah, tough. What would you steal, Coach?
No.
Jock straps? No.
Yo,
What do
yo,
NBA players wear jock straps?
I don't think so.
I hope not.
Why would you like
Just
to
like
know, though?
compression shorts.
Okay.
Oh yeah, with the padded ones.
Yeah.
No jock straps?
What the
Nah,
fuck?
who wears
What
jock
about
straps
after
anymore?
Draymond Green incident?
I think those targeted players probably were.
A Rudy Gobert maybe?
Rudy Gobert,
Yeah.
Nurkic.
Yeah.
Nurkic might
Steven
start wearing.
Adams. Yeah.
No,
In the
Steven,
Jordan
no.
era.
Steven likes it. That made him harder. You know what? He's like,
Yo,
more rebounds for me.
yo, stop.
He's a workhorse. man.
In the Jordan era, I'm taking shoes though.
What?
Over
Yeah, I
jersey.
assume a lot of people did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, you'd give them out all the time.
Get them boys signed.
Yeah. But yo, that would like, I think like living through the Jordan era, you would feel that.
The aura?
No,
You
my
would
God.
know.
Have you talked to people that were like in their teens during that era?
No.
Bro, my cousins were teens, and they're like, yo, it was insane. Like, everything was based around Jordan, and there was no social media to, like,
Yeah.
push you towards it. It was just organic.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
Naturally big.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, now if you go, like, on NBA, LeBron's going to be posted a bunch. Like, that wasn't happening before.
Yeah,
you know?
LeBron wasn't pushed either though. I would argue that LeBron
The
was a little,
witness? The chosen one?
I would argue
He
that
wasn't pushed?
No.
He had a lot of pressure on him at 17,
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, there was a lot of pressure on him,
He
but
got-
that means
he
because he
had
got
it-
pushed.
No, he got it before social media though.
Like, a year or two.
I would say like who got pushed is probably Steph.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, him changing the game also.
But
And
that's
he
what I mean,
also
it's
did
like
something
clips.
like he
It's the
did
clips
something
of Steph.
way like he changed the whole game for a couple of years. Now it's kind of coming back. I feel
Nah,
like.
it changed forever. Dude.
It's
You
gone.
think it's
Changed forever.
you
The
think
game
that-
that we loved
him-
is now gone.
Him and him and James Harden. changed
yeah,
it
James
forever.
Harden was insane.
Yeah.
That was magical.
Because now he's able to do it with the ball, dribble,
Yeah.
step back, right? Steph is able to do it in all different fashions. Yeah. I mean, the math just made sense. I think that's what changed it.
Yeah.
forever. The
Everybody's
math makes
like,
sense.
yeah.
Right? They're like, bro, I want to shoot the three because it's more than two. It's like fair. You know what I mean?
And if
It's
you're
like,
hitting
fair.
it at the same percentage, it's better.
Yeah, and like shooting is still such a huge premium in the league. Right?
Yeah.
Like, it's just such a huge premium. I mean, Chris Boucher,
Yeah.
space the floor, right? Get signed.
They're probably thinking he's gonna be like Phil Porzingis' role.
Roll, yeah. Just hustle, do these roles, right? And get them cheap.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
How much did he sign for?
I think 3.3 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what is that, dude?
Nothing.
Oh, that's way too cheap. Should have been like.
He was getting no playing time in Toronto last year.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised by that too. But Toronto's in a weird situation now. These are back, of course.
They're gone.
Well,
They're banned.
kinda gone.
They're banned.
Now, I can't remember if it was the NFL that reported this. Maybe it was the NFL that reported this. They are banning smelling salts.
For concussion reasons.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, for masking concussions.
Yeah, players use it to
That's
mask concussions.
low-key kind of smart. How does that work?
I don't know. Maybe like
Probably
oh,
like
Daisy.
alertness.
Oh,
Like,
so like
imagine-
You're
what-
Daisy,
imagine
and then
you're-
when they come over with the doctor, he's boom, boom, boom.
Big shot.
And then he's good for 35
He's like,
seconds.
"Move your eyes."
Yeah.
you good? You good?
No, dead ass. He thinks he's at home on his bed.
Yeah.
He said, you're out there, go, go, go.
Oh my god. Yeah, mate. Yeah, right before the person comes out, the doctor comes out to ask you the questions.
Yeah, these NFL
That's-
teams are so fun. Like they just like hate these doctors. Like fuck, these doctors trying to.
He's like,
stop
this
us.
guy's back again. And then he lets Tua go back out.
They're like, dude,
You're
have
fine.
to be out there.
He's going like this. You're fine,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Dude, this is what happens when you gotta win.
you want to
Everybody
win
just
or you want to
yeah.
lose?
Yeah.
Imagine an old ass white guy yelling at you.
Yeah.
You don't know where you are. Thousands of fans screaming. Oh, I'd be so scared.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's
Yeah.
ride, bro.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
And
And
every
you go out there.
but like every football player is gonna take it. You know, the total, right?
Yeah.
Separated, pec, whatever. Look, we need you out there, okay? Here's what we're gonna do. We understand that you have a broken arm, maybe a torn pec, okay? We're gonna stab you with this right there. And for the next hour,
No, it's days. Take that in.
yeah, but we can finish this game.
Yeah.
For the next hour, you ain't gonna feel nothing. Okay, go out there, do your thing. If they ask, tell them nothing happened. Yes, coach. Boom. I get out there, I win them. You know what I mean? And I would say that with football, just in general, they've been taught this since like little league on.
kids, yeah.
So it's like they are just ready for.
But
It's
like,
it's like
if you're a
accepted.
bench guy and you see like this guy with a broken arm coming on, it's like, bro, like,
No, you're
Like,
down
you're not-
because you're trying to win.
bro, like, you know,
he's
you're
thinking, give me the chance.
yo,
In
no,
a
you're a
playoff
bench
game,
guy.
though?
Like, are you not thinking like how bad you have to be for like,
Coach to just give him that.
yeah, to be like, this guy has a broken arm, but you still want him to go on?
It
Instead
depends
of
on the
me.
position.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like if it happens to Mahomes, like fuck, your backup's who? Garden Minshew? Like
Yeah.
like Mahomes, I want you to play through that. Like let's go. Like,
Nah, but.
like let's go. Let's ride.
Yeah, no, but it happens to like every position.
But,
group.
like-
Like defensive backs, you can't like really take them out now. Like for example, if it was, I don't know, Pat Surtain, let's say, right? Crucial part of the game, week 17, need win, get to playoffs. Okay, other team has the ball, it's 4th and 4.
And he breaks his ankle.
Right, need him on the team. Need him on.
We need man.
Exactly.
We
Need
need
him.
man, and we need you to be in man.
That's what I mean. Need you to be there, right? Yeah, like
Like Matthew Stafford was in Detroit. He literally
Oh,
broke
oh,
his
yeah.
arm.
Yeah.
He
He's
said,
like,
no,
nah.
I'm staying. And then they asked him to come out.
Yeah.
And he won the game.
One leg win.
And then he's like,
Separated shoulder hanging, right? Ribs also broken. Matt
His
Stafford.
throwing arm too, wasn't it?
no, and
No,
he
it
had
was
to
the
check
other
the
arm.
ball.
Yeah.
He had to spike the ball,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then they checked. He's like, your shit's fucked. And he's like, no, I'm finishing.
No, I'm good.
Fade. But it's easy when you have Megatron. All you gotta do is put it up there.
Yeah. But, football players built different, dude. Because of that, built different. Hockey players also built different.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're also doing that in hockey.
Yo,
They probably
100%.
are.
Must be. They
If
have
your
to.
foot's
be.
broken, man, no normal person, like, hands.
Yeah, fact.
Hands played 3
We
games.
know that nobody in the NBA is doing that.
No,
not,
ever.
Not since Kobe.
Life or death.
Yeah.
No, they still.
Yeah, not since Kobe, you're not doing that.
Yeah, no.
Right? Because the whole, dude, 82 games? No, I'm not doing this.
Guaranteed?
Yeah. Yeah. My playing time will not change if I come back.
Dead ass.
What? No trade clause? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
I get to go to the Bahamas and act like I'm getting seriously. Like, so fucked.
Yeah. That's how I mean. I'll only get, a few hours of
Remember,
media
yo,
time.
isn't it crazy? Rodman did that and everybody villainized him. And he still played the games.
Yeah, I mean, now that happens like on
Right?
normal,
Yeah,
right?
isn't
Yeah,
that
it's
I
regular.
just realized that.
Yeah, it's just so regular now.
He would party and ghost it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
still, yeah.
With Madonna and shit.
I think it was different because he was playing for the Bulls.
Yeah,
And the time of playing with.
at that time.
Yeah, it's like today playing for,
The Hornets.
No.
Miles Bridges and shit.
No, like, I think now would be like either
Boston or
the Lakers
something?
or something
Yeah,
like that,
some
where
marquee
everybody
franchise.
is.
Locked in.
Oh,
Locked
that's
in.
okay. Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
the
yeah.
Knicks or something like that, where everybody.
And it has to be a big market.
Has to be a big. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. It has to be the big market, but has to be like.
A team that has a window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
everything is so scrutinized. So, in honor of it going away, P-Bets will take many whiffs. Of
No.
this.
I need someone else to do it with me.
He has been concussed, so he doesn't know.
Do
what
you
he's
need me
talking
back
about.
out there?
Yeah. Well, coach needs you back out there.
Alright.
Okay.
One last drive.
Yeah,
You're
one
not gonna
last
do
round.
it with the table type shit?
Yeah, I mean
That would be cool.
Yeah, it would be cool.
I'm not a rule breaker. If the NFL says it's banned, it's banned.
Oh my god.
I'll do it with you.
Yeah,
Thank
Let's
you,
go.
Luke.
Thank
there you
God.
go, coach.
Thank God.
Now, speaking of rule breaker, while you do this, Jordan Addison, I think suspension has been confirmed. 3 games.
Yeah.
As P-Bets goes in for the kill, and
Whoa.
That was the worst
one ever. Ooh.
whoa,
I don't want it.
That's why it's
Whoa.
banned.
Never mind.
Oh!
Never mind.
Whoa,
I forgot how bad it was.
Yeah, it was so bad.
Oh, the whip coming here now. Oh my God, bro.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't have one no more.
yeah, no concussion. Yeah, you're good.
Dogs. You
Nah, I'm
see?
good. I'm
Because you know
good.
what?
He took
Go
enough
win the
for
game
both
now.
of us.
Go win the game for us now.
He got it.
I am too.
Holy, oh my God, a lot of tears coming out of there. Now, Jordan Addison suspended 3 games. How does that? I mean, how does that impact the Vikings' chances?
It's
man,
a lot
winning?
more pressure on JJ McCarthy to perform. I mean, what? That's your wide receiver 2, probably your second best player on offense.
Yeah.
We already know just Jefferson's gonna get doubled from here on out as he always does. Oh my God, were you trying?
You
to,
fucked up.
That was pretty good.
You're testing the waters there, eh? But no, it's gonna be big on JJ McCarthy. We'll see how he could
Yeah.
get through this without his wide receiver 2.
14 wins last year. Gonna be tough to duplicate. I think a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure on. I mean, both JJs, I would say, but
Yeah.
without Jordan Addison, I mean, who's their running back this year?
They
Oh,
have
Aaron Jones
And Jordan
Yeah.
Mason
Yeah.
has been buzzing.
Fair. Speaking of running backs, Kyron Williams has signed a 3-year extension with the Rams. Very happy for him, both sides. We should congratulate Kyron on his signing. Running backs getting paid is a good thing for the NFL. Not good for James Cook.
Oh, he's punching
who's
there.
still looking
No.
for an extension.
He's their whole offense last year, no?
For a few weeks he was. For a few weeks, it's tough to say whole offense when you have Josh Allen, but
Yeah.
I think it's gonna. Whoa, a lot of tears, dude. It's like you just went through a breakup.
Sheesh.
Worse.
Worse?
Oh my, bro! I don't, cause I closed my eyes and I didn't know.
Why would you do that?
Cause I was scared. You know what I mean? Like I was trying to surprise myself, and I surprised myself too.
Too
long.
much. Yeah. No, the whole ground shook. That was.
Was
That
it
was an
bad?
earthquake. Yeah.
No, like I just wanted to get away from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fair.
But I definitely don't have a concussion anymore.
Fair. So it does work. Maybe the NBA is right. I mean, the NFL's right.
Oh, yeah, you good to go.
You good to
go. No.
Yeah.
Get some water, dog.
He's
He's
wiping his snot on his shirt.
No, that was my eyes. That was
Deserving.
my eyes. The
Deserving,
SWAT's
yeah.
still going.
Deservingly so.
It's just a Flames jersey anyway.
Yo, don't be
Should've
touching
wrapped
that
my
oil
shit
with
on
tape,
that.
bro. Don't
Can
be
I
touching
take that to the
oil.
washroom quick? I'll show
Hell
you
no.
what needs to be done with it.
Yo, how like living in Edmonton? Why doesn't it suck to be a Flames fan?
No.
Why are you a Flames fan anyways?
My family.
He's just a loser.
No,
Obviously.
no.
No.
I can't even talk right now.
Yeah, that's what makes it more funny though.
It's like, bro. But look at the jerseys. Aren't they way better?
Then the Oilers ones.
Yeah. They have one of the nicest jerseys in the league.
Is that the reason why?
Are
you're
you-
a
hold
fan?
up, are you
I'm a
being-
Flames fan because my cousins are all from Calgary.
Oh,
So
okay.
they got me to like the Flames when I was young.
Yeah.
And I just never switched.
Yeah, fair. Being in Oilers, being in Edmonton, oil country.
No, that made me hate the Boar. I can't even lie.
Okay.
And then
You don't
you
want
transfer.
the Oilers to be successful.
At all. Zero. I hope McDavid leaves.
Is this a bit that you're doing? or-
No.
Oh, okay.
You've known me for a while.
Yeah,
Have I ever wearied?
I thought you would still want them to have some level.
Succeed? No, I hate people like that. Oh, Alberta. Let's go, Alberta. Fuck that. I do not want you guys to win at all. No,
Yeah.
0.
Oh, okay.
What?
Real
You
hate.
what?
Interesting.
You're like that? You're a Jets fan. You
Yeah.
want the Oilers to win?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That's
he's
why.
here, so he can celebrate with
Yeah.
us.
I wanna
That's
go
what
party.
real fandom is like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to
That
go party.
what?
Yeah. What you are is a hater.
No, I'm a fan of the opposite team.
But there's no rivalry. If there was a rivalry,
Yeah.
that would make
There
sense.
is a what are you?
You think the
not
Flames
even
have an
close,
Oilers
right? This is
rivalry?
like-
There's a rivalry
This
though,
is like
like
that
a historic
Joel
rivalry.
Embiid graphic where he says this isn't a
Yeah.
rivalry. They always kick our ass.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like the Raiders and the Niners. Like that rivalry, sure, happened, but like we haven't been good in so
hasn't
long.
been
that's
relevant in a
That's
minute.
different. That's different. Like,
Why is it different? You guys haven't been good in 10 years.
But it's
Probably
still like
longer.
it's still two teams 3 hours away from each other.
Don't like each other.
Don't like each other at all.
That will
The
always
cities
be
hate.
there.
The cities will always hate each other.
I don't think Edmonton cares. Seriously
Right,
speaking.
right now.
No,
They don't
Hey,
because you guys are
these
so
last
much
2
better.
years in Calgary, they're playing every single Oilers game and everyone's getting turned.
I know it's crazy.
They're
But-
partying
but
for
no,
us
but
in
it's,
Calgary.
no. It's because
My cousin lives in Calgary.
but he's
sending me
from Edmonton.
snaps.
He's born in
He's born in
Edmonton.
Calgary.
Okay,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of people from Edmonton that moved to Calgary.
Yeah.
That's why
I'm just
they have-
saying.
I was
all the
I
bars
was
in
I
Calgary
was
have that
there
shit playing.
during the playoffs, and we were watching one of the games at a bar, and they literally had boost bomb and shit, boost bomb shots, and I asked the lady, I was like, why are you guys marketing towards the Oilers fans? And
'Cause
then
we're
she's
good.
like, no. And she's like, you know how many Edmonton fans or Edmonton people live in Calgary? Because
A lot.
all the headquarters are there, all the head
Yeah.
offices. That's why they market towards that.
Oh, okay.
That's why the game's on everywhere.
But
These-
I'm
these-
just saying, I think that like Edmonton could care less about
right now,
about
yeah,
Flames.
because you guys are worried about winning that cup. That you're
Yeah,
never gonna
2-3
win.
years ago, it was when you guys
2 or
had
3
Goudreau.
Yeah, they
when we played
in
them in the
playoffs.
when Drysdale
But
on
at
one
no
foot,
point were
you
we
know?
concerned.
Never worried.
Oh, you
It's like playing.
you weren't worried after game one?
It's like playing the Kings.
Exactly.
They can win first 3 games. I feel okay. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie. This
Feel
year
okay.
I was a little scared.
Yeah, this guy. Oh my
I was
god,
a
that
little
was off
scared.
his rocker.
I
After
was a
we
little
lost.
scared.
They
I'm like-
almost lost.
I'm like, how? We won 4 straight.
yeah,
we not?
but they,
It was because if Quinton Byfield
yeah.
just
If
cleared
if
it,
he clears the puck,
Yeah.
they win the
they would have
series.
won the series. That guy.
Yeah,
He
but
made a
we,
bad
the
play.
margin of error is
And who
so
made the defensive
small.
play? Did you save that?
I don't remember.
Mr. 10.75 Evan Bouchard.
Was it worth?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was worth.
He's second all time in points per
Wait,
game
wait.
for
What were you
defenseman.
saying earlier about that? If you don't win, it don't matter.
It don't matter.
It
Exactly.
don't matter.
Yeah.
So
it
all the
doesn't
shit
matter.
you've
Right
done
there.
the last 2 years hasn't mattered.
But we ended your franchise. Your
No.
star
Fair.
player left to Columbus, and then your second star player pussied out. Was like,
And
you know what?
now he's
I'm
giving you
scared.
belt to ass.
I don't want to play in Calgary.
Now he's giving you a belt to ass.
I don't wanna play
How
in
did that
Calgary,
feel?
you
You
know
guys
what I
fucked
mean?
yourselves. Imagine if we won that series, we would have stayed
Why
in
would-
Calgary,
No.
and you guys
That
could
would've made sense.
You guys could have maybe beat Florida the year after.
If Kachuk stayed in Calgary, you would have been destroying Kachuk for the next 10 years.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then and then you guys could have maybe beat Florida. Now
You
you,
didn't
guys
want to
can't beat
lead your
Florida.
team. How do you feel? He quit on your franchise.
He quit. No, because Johnny. I'm more mad at Johnny still.
Kachuk was
RIP.
young at that point.
R.I.P. Johnny.
Goudreau?
Yeah,
Oh,
because Johnny did what McDavid's doing now. He had the opportunity to sign the year before he became a free agent, and he's like, "Don't worry, I want to win." They go on to have like a 62-game season.
He wanted to go back home. He
No,
wanted to go to
but
Philly.
before the season,
That's
he
why.
told Trivling, "I'm gonna resign at the end of the season. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. I just want to win this season."
And then during the summer,
And then during the summer, he didn't resign
because
and
he
then
wanted to go home.
Yeah.
He had 3
No, but do you
contracts.
not- are you
and the other
retarded?
two,
Are you
the
not
other
hearing
two
what I'm
dropped
saying?
it.
But the Flames weren't winning.
They had one of the best lines in the league. They all had 40 goals.
And did they
Well,
get
they-
to the Stanley Cup Finals?
No, they didn't.
Oh, well, that.
But that was
Did they get to the conference finals?
No.
The
yes.
second round.
No, they went to the second round. Yeah.
That's semifinals. Conference
Yeah,
finals, the
but
third round.
no, but that was like
Okay, so
that was
second
their
round.
peak. Like that was their peak. Like
Your peak was second round.
no,
and your
you're not listening to what I'm fucking saying. That was like they were building, right?
Yeah.
You agree? They were building. If they all resigned there, we could have made our core. They were still young. They're still
yeah,
in
they're
their
in their late 20s, like early 20s, like mid to late 20s. Like
Gaudreau-
Lindholm, right? He was like 28, 27.
yeah,
at that
Lindholm. I'm talking
point.
about Gaudreau and Kachuk.
He
If
was
they
like
both-
26, 27.
Yeah, Kachuk was 25, 26.
Maybe younger.
Yeah,
Younger,
and if they
yeah.
both resign, do you don't think we have a bright future? Like they were both
Not as
coming off they're both coming off like their
Bright
first deal.
future is such a
Shoulda, coulda,
stretch.
woulda, bro.
I know,
Yeah.
but these guys are saying
Stretch.
they had nobody, and the reason
We didn't say you
the
had
rea-
nobody. We said you had zero hope of success because you guys are a terrible franchise. That's what
Okay,
we said.
yeah, because you guys are so much better, right? You guys lucked out 4
But it's
drafts in
not
a
real.
row. You guys drafted.
If
Neil
we're going based on
Yakupov.
franchises, we got 5 Cubs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what? At the same time, we won our one. Like, does that really matter? You haven't seen your team win.
I mean,
You've only seen your team
Yeah.
lose in the Stanley
but
Cup
if you're
Finals.
talking about franchise,
But you haven't even seen your
franchise,
team get there.
Yeah, I have.
You were like 4.
Yeah.
Yo, stop.
Yeah, I've seen him get there. I've seen him get there. I've seen him get there.
Oh my god. Oh my
You'll
God. My
never.
thing
You
is-
won't see the Oilers back in the finals for the next 10 years.
My
You wanna
thing
make
is-
We'll still be better than y'all.
No, yeah, sure. Ring. If you don't win, it don't matter.
You're saying we're not gonna get back to the finals in
No.
the next 10 years?
with Connor.
Connor's not gonna
Yeah.
resign. You guys are lost.
Okay.
Can we make sure we clip this for when
Yeah,
Connor
okay.
does resign?
Yeah.
What if he doesn't? Clip this laugh. I want
You
this
clip this
laugh.
laugh too.
That
You
laugh
clip this
clipped.
laugh
I
too.
want it. I want that. The theme song.
Clip both of
No
these.
way he doesn't resign.
Yeah.
Why is it? Why,
His
is he,
his
why hasn't he
homegirl
done
just
it?
opened a restaurant. In
So did
Edmonton, bro.
Braun's wife open a restaurant when he went back to Cleveland.
Bro.
Yeah.
That summer. Like, does
No,
that really matter?
I think there is.
He said, "I want to go to LA. You can have a restaurant there."
I think there is a way he doesn't resign.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think he
100%.
signs an 8-year deal,
Yeah.
but I
think
do
so.
see like a 4
Because like you have to see.
He's
you,
played
you have
11
to put pressure on your front office all the time.
Exactly.
Like you have to prove to me that you are gonna do everything in your power
Facts.
for us to win, right? I will say I would like the Flames to be good because I don't think that the rivalry exists. Not in my lifetime, it hasn't existed. I would like them to
Well,
be
it
good,
has.
so
Yeah,
that there
okay,
can be
thank
some
you.
level of. Would like also Vancouver to be good, you know. So we can
Okay,
have
now
some
that's
level.
pushing it right there. That's pushing it.
I don't think that they, like are gonna win before the Oilers because we have the guy. So like if you win before the Oilers, then like that is a much more impressive thing I think for Canada as a whole than what's happened, over the last 30 years, in my opinion, in Canadian hockey. But would like Canada's team to be good.
I have a question for you guys.
Right.
If the Flames were in the finals, reverse roles, you guys would be cheering for the Flames?
If they were playing the Panthers.
No,
No.
you don't know that. I'm saying like that
Yeah.
series at Calgary wins, everybody stays in
Yeah.
Calgary,
Yeah.
and we end up becoming the powerhouse, and we go
Yeah.
back. You guys are cheering for the Flames?
I would cheer for the Flames in the sense of like would want them to win. Now, if we still had Connor and Leon, no.
Yeah,
Simply
fair.
because would not want them to win before us. That's my
That's
thing.
what I'm saying.
That's not what you're saying.
No, actually, no,
No.
that was
Yeah.
a lie. I want them to lose at all costs.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I hate that. But I hate your guys' like your fans more than anything.
What do you mean?
You hate
You
about
think
Edmonton?
what they are? What
No,
like
like
what do you
they-
hate about them? Like you think
they're
they're too
very-
passionate?
No, they're very just slow. Like they think they can. They've been thinking like I don't even like. Like you guys
Yo,
think
you
you
need
can win
another
with.
smelling salt.
Huh?
Yeah.
I think that could
No,
be
you
That's
guys,
back.
no, you guys keep thinking you can win with Skinner or like
Yeah.
you guys don't address your biggest problems, and none of your fans blame your front office.
I think they do.
before?
I think
I
they
think
do.
everyone's been complaining.
So then
about the
you're-
goalie,
Yeah.
though.
I think
That's
they
like
do.
the
But then-
norm.
So then why haven't they done anything?
Oh, this is our job to make them. Whose job is? What do you mean? The
No.
fan base's job is to.
Like,
This
what?
guy just said Nurse's 10 and a half
Should
is
I-
worth it.
should I
15
have
minutes
a-
ago.
When did
Should I
I say
have a
Nurse's
pick
contract
of
was
that?
worth
Like-
it?
Did you not
He
just
said
I-
Boosh.
I didn't hear
I
that.
said
Boosh is
Boosh
contract.
10.75. Who
Oh
saved
my
it?
gosh.
Yeah. No,
Stop
but
putting
it's
words
like,
And
in my
Bush
mouth,
10.75, you think that was actually worth it? That's going to be
Yeah.
worth it in 2 years?
has to be.
100%.
Has to be.
Yeah, has to be. Yeah, I agree
100%.
with that.
Has to be.
I don't think we know that if it's worth it yet.
I mean, Bobby
But-
Orr is the only other D man. He's been the
Okay,
best playoff defender the
That
last
being
2
said,
years.
earn the money though.
Because of McDavid. He got all those points on the plate. PP.
No,
Yo,
he didn't.
He
like-
did it?
You know how many clutch goals he scored?
But
Oh,
that's
they-
like the dumbest thing. That's like saying like Brandon Ayuk shouldn't have got 28 because Brock Purdy was throwing the ball.
No.
like,
way
what are we
different
talking
sport.
about?
Way different sport.
But
That's like-
they're dependent, right?
If you're
talking
on the
about a
power play,
dependency.
if you're on the first power play unit with one of the best skilled players ever,
Yeah.
your points are like Hyman.
Yeah.
You think Hyman's a 50-point scorer on any other team in the league?
No, with Toronto.
No, it's Toronto.
No, I'm
obviously.
at but
No,
like,
probably
I
not.
don't think he's
No,
a 50
but I-
goal
he's a
scorer
50. No, I
with
said
any other
50
team.
points. I said
But
50
I think,
points.
but I think
50
he earned
goals
the
then,
money,
so
so it's
yeah,
like
so there you go. Even
50
even
goals,
crazier.
bro.
I said 50 points. I said 50
I think
points.
he's a
I don't think he
50-point
gets
player.
50 points on any other team in the league.
I think he does.
Okay.
Maybe not 50
Are you-
goals. Not 50 goals.
Yeah, no, 50 points. I said
Maybe
50
20
points.
goals.
You want me to say it another time? Bro,
50 points. Yeah.
He got dropped by the Leafs because he sucked. He's playing
No,
with
no,
McDavid.
not 'cause he
That's
sucked.
not why he got dropped by the Leafs. He got dropped by the Leafs because it's the Leafs. Let's not change what the Toronto Maple Leafs are, okay? That is their prerogative, right? I think, yeah, but I do agree. Helps, obviously, playing
100%.
with Connor.
No one's
I think
disputing
I
that.
could get 20 points on that one.
I don't know about all that.
Park me in front of the net, hit it off. That's basically what he does. Like, call me a
Great,
back.
though. But why could nobody take his spot? That's my question. Because I think we lost because we didn't have him.
You had 100 and how many hits in 2.5 rounds?
I think we lost against Florida this
'Cause
year
of Hyman.
because we didn't have Zach Hyman.
His forechecking
Wasn't it
is
4-1?
underrated. It was
What do you
4-1. We lost the series.
Yeah, so he wasn't there all series though.
He got injured halfway against Dallas. So
Because my thing is that what I think Edmonton kind of lacks still is people that can actually hit and make a difference. I thought Evander Kane was the reason why we kind of had a bit of toughness, right?
he kinda
Lacks a
sucked.
little bit of toughness, right? I think Zach Hyman added a bit of toughness. When he left, it was like, who are we turning to for that part of the game?
Man, Kane tried to be that guy and got you guys in penalty.
Yeah.
Penalty
he was
trouble.
getting a lot. He was
But
getting a lot.
I assume that was what was asked of him every game. Do you know what I mean? Like the coach was like, "Yo, need you to be the aggressor."
Yeah, and then he went out and threw a cross check. It's like,
Yeah, terrible penalty. But like, you know what I mean? Though I think that
I
we
know what
lost
you
that
mean.
ability.
It's a
to-
But
different
I don't
team
think it
this
would have.
year.
I don't think like Florida's a wagon.
And they're a wagon.
They're a
They're a
wagon.
very, very
Like,
tough.
I don't
team
think.
to beat.
Yeah, maybe you guys would have won a couple.
Couple
other
more
games.
games. Yeah,
I
maybe
agree.
tight.
I don't think you guys are beat. Like I don't think anybody in the league can beat this team. Not let
Yeah,
alone
It's an all-time
not
team.
last year.
I think it's
yeah,
all-time
not this
team.
past year. They were
Yeah,
a wagon.
that's why I think the
When-
window's closed.
When they added Brad Marchand, it changed.
Yeah.
For me, it changed what they were because I was like,
Even
oh, this-
even before that, you're not taking him. They were
before for sure, but it was like
they were probably
You-
gonna win the cup anyways.
no, not without Brad.
They would have made a
Marchand.
deep playoff. run.
Would've made a deep
For
playoff.
They would have made the finals.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, even that would have been tough though. Like
They played a lot of hockey this last 3 years.
my thing is
Three
they
straight
played so
finals.
much.
Chuck was
It was-
LTIR for half the season.
Yeah, but it was
Ekblad
like
didn't play
it
for
was
20
the depth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because they cheated against us
Yeah.
the first time using the banned
Oh,
PEDs.
fair.
Yeah, okay. I think everybody is, buddy.
Yeah.
Some just get caught, some don't.
All right, let's get out of here. Cool. We'll be back tomorrow on Wednesday night for another episode with more news and more of these conversations, of course. Today was a little bit heated. Great time.
That really, the hand thing got me a little mad.
Yeah. We talked about P-Bets runs on a very short fuse. Very easy to, get that. Coach also understands that, so I was able to push the right buttons, of course. We'll be back tomorrow for more. See you then. Peace.